Hello? Hello, stream. Alright, there we go. We're now live. Yes, hello stream. So, Prince of the Apocalypse was supposed to be yesterday, but we're moving the sessions to Saturdays at 11 p.m. Eastern. I'll get the schedule and everything updated over the course of the holiday week coming up. So, we're live tonight for Prince of the Apocalypse instead. We're just getting everything finalized and set up here. Pigeon, do you need me to clear your character's own?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to because I had to completely reset my computer, so everything was deleted.
Yeah, alright, I cleared your character so you can select it now and deleted the new character you were creating technically.
There we go.
I just got like another 10 days, and if everything goes right, I should be on a desktop, and things will be so much easier.
Yay, fun with dice again.
Alright, sorry about that. I'm back. I'm good to go. Sorta. Let me open Fairgrounds.
I'm gonna say, you're not good until you're in Fantasy Grounds.
Fantasy Grounds, right.
Fairgrounds? Yay, I want to go on the windmill.
Wait, let me turn push to talk back on.
By the way, stream, if Corden sounds super shitty tonight, he's currently not at home, so he's on his laptop. So take it easy on him.
I always sound shitty. It's just the vocal cords.
Wow, Corden. Wow.
Come on, Corden, get it together.
Seriously.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Step up your game, man.
I can't. I'm like 4 foot tall. I am actually 3 feet tall.
I would mention the holiday one shot, but everyone in this group already knows about it and has mentioned whether they will be joining or not, with the exception of Varen, I believe.
I was sure I said yeah to it. Me and Smog both did.
Yeah. And I talked with Tesla. Tesla's not interested in the one shot. Okay, no, Varen had...
Nope.
Yeah, so everyone in this group is aware of the holiday one shot. So don't need to talk about that. We'll actually be live tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, so 11 a.m. Pacific, with the first holiday one-shot session. The group is going to consist of myself, Tyson, and Vito, and I'm currently in the middle of acquiring a fourth. I will know whether or not they will be joining us tomorrow. If not, if one of you guys, Varen or Flareon, because since you're the only two that are interested in doing the holiday one-shot, if either of you want to join that group, let me know.
I'm down. It depends on if I can get away. I'll keep in touch with you about it because it depends on family, really.
Yeah, because it would be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. PST.
Yeah, it should be a good time.
The reason we're doing it so early is because Vito is European, and 2 p.m. Eastern works good for him, so... body in Fantasy Grounds finally.
Holy crap, it is picking up everything.
Alrighty. Look at all those dice.
It's fine.
Alright, so if I remember correctly,
How do you roll so many again?
Keep right clicking it.
Oh, there we go. Shit.
yeah, you guys had gone out to an old quarry to investigate the information regarding some people that were driving people away from the quarry. You never found any such people. However, the group did have an encounter with several of these bat-like
Disgusting
monstrosities.
little skin fox.
Um,
That Corden wanted to make a pet out of.
I do. I
And-
still
Oh yeah,
want
the
to
little
make a
things.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, I still want to burn them.
pit.
you
It's good.
guys, after that, if I remember correctly, were making your way back towards town with the intent of stopping off at this long forgotten tomb at the request of
Penny,
Penny.
big or small.
The gross one.
All right. Let me see here. See if I have a map that'll work well for this. Not that one.
Some magical ass music playing right now.
Yeah, I know, right?
Makes me think of Harry
A
Potter.
bit too magical.
Here, hold on. I
Hey,
got
we've
you.
got enough spellcasters to make this music warranted.
Alright.
Exactly.
He's got a fair point.
Right,
there.
right. Uh-huh.
He's got a fair
Uh-huh.
point there. Okay, actually, the map that we used last time would actually be a acceptable map for this. So we'll be
We're going
reusing
back
that
in
map.
the same place.
Yeah, we'll be reusing that map. It's just a different location. This time,
We don't have to fight skin freaks again.
yeah, you don't have to fight those again.
Fucking cool. Oh, fuck. I don't remember my voice. God damn it. Hold on.
Told you had 3 hours to figure this out.
Yeah, uh-huh. And I said, man, I'll figure it out.
I think it was something like this.
Something like this.
Yeah.
How about you just talk
Bit
like this?
too oak, though.
You can talk like this, it'd be hilarious.
Complete opposite of how they look.
Hey guys, I'm Midner.
Oh my god.
Hey guys, it's me, Corn Short.
I'm ready to cut people in half with my axe. Yeah, okay, we can stop that right there.
Oh fuck, I'm not doing that voice. Fuck that.
Dear God, please help me.
Please don't.
You were beaten by a little girl.
Oh dear
Oh
Lord.
my god.
Ever heard of deja vu?
Welcome to D&D, boys.
Oh god, here we go. D&D mixed with Overwatch.
I'm gonna make Winston. He's gonna be
Oh god.
something wizard.
Flareon,
because-
I don't know why, but for some reason, you have once again figured out how to peek into the yellow for my audio.
Yay.
So I've turned you down even more.
See, I warned you. Always have me down to like what, maybe 5, 10%, maybe less than.
Yeah, no, I realize this. Alright. Should get you some less magical music playing for this as I set the mood.
Oh no, the Tomb of Annihilation.
Yeah, so as you guys are making your way back towards Red Larch, you would be stopping by where this long-forgotten tomb is that Penny had mentioned and requested that the group of you investigate. As you're traveling a little off of the actual road towards its location, you see a dark rectangular hole gaping amid the grass and vines of a nearby hillside. You can see a stone door of sorts, ajar in the tunnel's dim depths. The door bears chiseled marks that might once have been a name.
Steven.
And you'll be back on this map because it is fitting.
Yay.
Oh, there we go. There it is. God, it's so small on the screen. Ugh.
So this voice might be completely different, but we're going with it. What's the plan?
It is,
It
but
is
I like
completely different.
it.
Fuck.
It is.
Yeah.
It is, but I like it. It
Is-
fits.
yeah.
It
Yeah.
fits.
Yeah.
So we might stick with this. Do something like this. Bit deeper though.
Ooh, that one's good. The wispy, minotaur.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
So
I,
what's the
uh,
plan?
I ain't going first, whatever it is. Last time that was almost pretty bad.
Going first for me would be a bad idea. I'm just gonna stay in the back where it's, safe.
The door. Me break?
Is there a door?
You said like
how-
carved something, right?
Yeah, no. So like as
Doorway?
you peer through the opening into the cave. Basically, with this map, imagine like you see this door over here. You guys would probably like say you're peering into the cavern. You'd probably get to about there, and then say that little section in front of you there that would be blocking your view. That wouldn't be there, so you'd actually see the door there.
I see.
I think we should probably just go in kind of quiet. Because there ain't supposed to be nothing in here.
Yeah, I
Except maybe
agree.
a ghost or two. Plus,
Yeah, we should just go.
speaking of breaking, the big guy's, one of his axes is already partially broke, right?
Yeah, we're gonna get that repaired later.
I repaired it, if I remember correctly. Right, Clay? Thought I repaired it.
You had gathered
Did we
the
have time
axe
to go back in
head,
town?
and you had gathered the axe
Yeah,
head.
yeah,
and everything,
yeah.
you would put it back together. It doesn't seem to be the best job, but
Well, I mean, like if it's an axe head, you just get a piece of wood fitting
Yeah.
and then just hammer it on. It's like it's not exactly like, oh, I have to use my 1,000 years of mountain training to forge the metal 1,000 times in the fire of Mount Fuji. You know?
Glorious Nippon steer.
Yeah. Glorious Nippon steel. Cut the mountains in half.
Yeah,
Right?
So, yeah. So, hey, big guy, Murder, why don't you go take a look? I'll be right behind you. But I think you should leave.
Okay. I will begin heading to it
I guess for marching order, then I'll be right
with
behind him.
no stealth.
okay.
Oh.
In a way that is some semi-stealthy, but not really.
You know what? I kind of agree with this. I don't think Corden would, like, really think anything's in here. Because it's just a grave.
Okay. So the stone door in front of you, it's... Let me see here. It's open just enough where a small character or creature could shimmy through. It appears to open inwards.
No.
Well, looks like you're going first, anyways.
I don't think I will fit.
I
I could break the ceiling.
I
Crap.
think there's only one of us that can go through that.
Right.
Are you kidding me? Right when I say this. Alright.
Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Alright, I'm Myrna is gonna look at you, right? It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. and he's gonna hand you the mended hand axe.
This hand axe, which to me is two-handed,
Yeah, pretty much.
Gordon is going to try to grab without letting it slap to the floor. I don't think I'm very strong. What is my strength?
I mean, you would have to heft it with both hands, given its design, for someone
I
much
have a
larger
strength
than
of
you.
8.
Yeah, no, you'd have to heft it with both hands, and like you're able to hold it up enough, but you're probably gonna have difficulty swinging it.
Hey,
I mean, it's not that big. Come on.
He is
The
a
throwing
gnome.
axe.
He is a
Yeah,
gnome.
he's a gnome, but come on.
You are a
this is a two-handed
minotaur.
weapon for me.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
it's a foot in length, that is a third of my height.
That's a good point.
Yeah, that's why I'm
That's a
saying
really good point.
you are a minotaur. He is a
small.
gnome. All right, so what are you guys gonna do?
No, wait, does he have something about, like, arm's length that he would wield, right? I'd assume he'd have, like, a 3-foot wings, like, for one arm. So his axe is probably about as tall as me. I'll try to grab it.
Yeah, no, like
Okay.
I said, you can lift it. Like, you can lift it,
Yeah.
you can carry it, but you're probably gonna have difficulty swinging it.
The hand axe is
Alright.
probably 1.5 feet in length, which I think is a good length
Cord's
for a throwing
never
axe.
had a weapon. I do think he, like, that's gonna give him some comfort, though. So yeah, I think he'd take that, and I'm gonna have him slowly go up to the entrance.
Okay.
This tiny entrance.
All right, you're gonna shimmy through the little open space.
Mhm.
Okay.
Do I
Yeah.
take how do I add that to my inventory?
Yeah, so 12 inches minimum
seconds.
for normal person.
It's not the first time Corn's
It's
heard
probably
that,
like
but
18 inches. Yeah, so like 1.5 feet.
so this thing is literally half my size.
Yeah.
You said it's a hand axe, right?
Yeah, I was just looking up throwing axes on Google, and it's like
Oh,
minimum
God.
12 inches. Yeah,
Oh god.
so it's
That's
this
what
one's
you
probably like 1.5 or 2
Yeah.
feet.
A hand axe to you is a lot bigger than a hand
You,
axe to me.
You have one hand axe. It is on your action sheet in your inventory now, Gordon.
Alright.
All right. So yeah, Gordon, as you like sort of shimmy through this little open area, immediately
Can I take a look around?
Yeah. Immediately on the other side, as you shimmy through, you see sort of like propped up against the door, on the inside here, is pieces. It's a metal wagon wheel, primarily the fittings. It looks like they've been propped up against the door to create sort of like an improvised alarm. It looks like if the door had been pushed open without removing these, they would have clanged to the ground very loudly, making a lot of noise.
Okay.
Good thing we have Gordon here.
Can I... Gordon... Does Gordon, like, realize that? He's like, oh, that's like an alarm?
I mean, you could give me a raw intelligence check.
Okay, I got that in space. Intelligence. Just... Intelligence check.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you would realize, like, this looks like an improvised alarm.
Okay. So knowing that, Gordon's gonna think there's something up. So I'm gonna whisper to the... Can I go back through without triggering it? Or whisper through?
Yeah.
'Cause I just went through like a small portal, like a small opening, right?
Yeah, like, it's, like, you can very easily look through the opening and you could see the other three standing on the other side of the door. They can see you.
Okay. So I'm gonna whisper to, hey, so someone set up a bit of a trap over here. It looks like it's supposed to go off and create a big ruckus. So I don't think there's no ghost, but there's someone's definitely in here. So we should probably start being a bit quiet.
Can you disable it?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, will you disable it then?
What kind?
Looks like there's a bunch of metal over here. It's supposed to fall down and
The
create a
trap.
big ruckus. I could probably, just like lower this metal here so he doesn't do that.
Gordon,
Yeah,
what kind is the trap?
it's a auditory. It makes a big noise.
No, the make.
Oh, I don't know what type of the make.
It looks
it
very
sounds like
improvised.
improvised.
Yeah, it looks very
Yeah.
improvised. Like, it's got no particular design or reason.
Yeah, it just looks like someone took a bunch of scrap metal and crap and trying to put it
Metal?
up against the door. Yeah.
Mm,
Can I try to disarm it?
Yeah, no, you
scavenger.
wouldn't
Or just,
need
like-
to make any checks or anything. You could just very easily like take the pieces and move them because it's mainly the fittings of a metal wagon wheel. So you could very easily
Okay.
move the fittings and put them down on the ground so that the door could be opened.
Okay, I do that.
Okay.
I put them away to the side a bit so that people don't step on them
Okay.
and slip or yeah.
All
All right, and then I guess I'll continue forward and just assume that they would follow after that if the doorway's clear.
Yeah. Once outside of that, past this door is a passageway. It's 10 feet high by 10 feet wide, and it appears to run straight into the hill. 30 feet later, you see it open out into a square room, 30 feet by 30 feet, containing a stone block table. Stains and marks atop the slab suggest rusted objects were once arrayed on it. In the middle of the wall to the right of the entry passage is a closed and severely rusted iron door. So, for the sake of like comparing it to this map, imagine the door that you guys are standing next to would now be like, once you're in this room, this would be the square room, and then the door directly above you there, Gordon, would be the rusted door.
Okay, so we would be coming in from over here then.
Yes, sorta.
Except it'd be like, whoops, I just alt tapped. It'd be coming in like from the right to the left,
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah, because they didn't make any specific maps for this because it's the beginning adventure. You're mainly supposed to just use your imagination, but I'm giving you guys some sort of map just for the purpose of combat and things like that, if need be.
Yeah, thanks. That helps. So this would be like the 10 foot by 10 feet. Okay. So, oh god, is the door 10 foot by 10 foot as well, like the passageway?
No, the door appears to be made for like a normal human being, so maybe at most it's 6.5 feet high. But all of the passageways are 10 feet by 10 feet, and then the square room directly in front of you that opens out is 30 feet by 30 feet.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper to Minier. Be like, okay, big guy.
Mhm.
I think you'll be good. Be careful for traps, but I think you should still go first because I got that part. You go, unless someone else wants to look out for more traps.
Okay. He's gonna step in front of you and look at you.
You want the X?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Give him back the X.
He's gonna like, he's gonna like grab it from you, inspect it, and then put it away.
I didn't do nothing.
He just snorts through his nose and looks back down the passageway.
Alright, so, Mariner, you're going to continue forward into the room?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, as I mentioned, it's 30 feet by 30 feet. So 30-foot high ceilings, 30 feet wide. You do see, as I mentioned, a stone block table with stains and marks on top of it, which suggests that there were, at one point in time, several rusted objects arrayed out on it.
I'll be
Okay.
right behind them.
Where was the door?
The door was inside of the 30-foot by 30-foot room, so that door up there, you can assume, like, that's the rusted door.
Okay.
I suppose we should just go deeper.
Yeah, why not?
The rusted door is closed.
Is it locked?
You could try to open it and find out.
You can check, yeah.
Ooh.
Maybe for another auditory trap.
And you guys gotta. It's like I know it doesn't look like that trap been triggered.
I'm beginning to reach for the door handle.
Okay, is
I
nobody
don't
gonna
think
stop
could.
him?
No one stops him. He's gonna open the door.
I think you
Or try
should do
to.
it.
So, Mariner, as you reach out and as your hand touches the door handle and goes to open it, something immediately feels off, and you watch, like, as if it's coming out of the door, literally right next to you,
Right?
is a very ghostly male human, armored and wielding what appears to be a spectral longsword.
Oh goodness.
And as he sort of, like, looks towards you, sees your hand on the door, looks around, sees the other people that would be within sight, he turns back towards you, Mariner.
Right?
You are not supposed to be here.
Okay, that was legitimately creepy.
Mirnir is going to pull out his great axe and say back, "Neither are you."
I lived and died for my king. I guard his tomb.
Oh, he's guarding a tomb, guys. We should just go.
Well, and he did tell us to just look to see if there were ghosts. She didn't say anything about eliminating it.
Now hold on.
Someone
we
else
came-
with more charisma talk to him.
We came all the way in here. I ain't got charisma, but hey, y'all, you guys, we came all the way in here looking for a ghost. We found the ghost. Do we want to keep? You know? He said he's a king.
Were we charged with killing the ghost?
I was
Yeah.
sure we were just charged with seeing if there was a ghost.
Yeah.
Let's find out. Let me pull up the information here.
She said she saw a ghost. I remember.
Besides, I think I'm the highest with the charisma, so that's oh god.
Check her grandmother's grave. Just
Step
got-
up, motherfucker.
Oh wait, her grandmother's alive. So
Um. So apparently there was an update for this, and her name is no longer Penny, but Pell. We're gonna stick with Penny.
What? No, I
We're
refuse.
sticking with
yeah,
Penny.
Penny.
Yeah, no, we're sticking with Penny. Um. She had had a frightening encounter with a ghost near a long forgotten tomb a short distance outside of town. Her grandmother had ordered her to stay away, but she wonders. But Penny is worried about other children having the same encounter, basically, and, quote, thinks someone ought to make sure it's safe.
Oh. in
Okay,
other
so yeah, we have
words,
to kill
yeah,
it.
we have to. Fuck.
Okay.
Killing the incorporeal's not easy.
But wait,
Um,
he didn't attack Munir immediately.
So yeah, no,
That's
like
pretty
he
safe.
once again you see as he sort of like looks around the room, like he sees you pull out the great axe, Marinir, but he actually like doesn't seem fazed by this at all, and just continues to look around the room again towards each and every single one of you, and once more, leave now.
Can we ask for a couple of questions?
He like immediately turns and fixes you with the gaze.
Gordon does not like that.
You may ask one.
One each or one in general?
No, that's a question.
No, that's a question.
He ignores Erlina. Like he's fixed you with a cold gaze, Corden.
So, I'm assuming he means me to ask him one question. So, you guys got any ideas what I should ask him?
I thought you had a question.
I mean, I kind of do, but like, I was gonna ask him what if
Come back, motherfucker.
like, if he's just offending, if like he'd be mad if we like put up a sign that says, "Hey, don't disturb the ghost here, or he'll hurt you." Because I'm assuming that's what's gonna happen.
The ghost token
Wow.
disappeared.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, he's gone. All right, let's.
There he is.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, he's just swooped.
He had to go get a snack.
Mr. Ghost.
He turns and looks towards you, Marinir.
Are you bad? Question mark.
I like to think the question mark was included.
My loyalty to my king binds me to this plane. I make sure that people do not disturb his grave. Nothing more, nothing less.
Oh, so we're good then.
Do you kill?
I have killed before, yes, in the name of my king.
Children?
He sort of like cocks his head a little bit. Like this is basically just an incorporeal, ethereal human male. And like as you sort of pose that question, he cocks his head looking towards you. Only those who bear threat to myself or my king. Children do not typically bear threats.
Mirna is gonna put the axe away and turn to the rest of the group. There's no problem. He won't kill children. Probably.
Probably.
Yes, but that doesn't stop the issue with the children attempting to use this cave as a dare.
Mr. Ghost.
Yes.
If children come here, don't kill them.
Children come here quite often, though they're typically sent running the moment they touch the door and I appear.
Yeah, if I was a child, I'd do the same thing.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
Should be.
I mean, if anything, we can just tell that Penny that the ghost
But there's
is
a
real.
guardian here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and that it's
make sure
protected.
Stay away so
Yeah.
that doesn't happen.
We could set a sign. Beware of
Kids
ghost.
Kids don't look at signs. They ignore them.
They can't read half the time too.
That too.
The best thing we could probably do is to tell Penny to tell the kids that the ghost is here, and they could get really hurt if they try to come in here.
Yep, pretty much.
What, what if we
We can make
bury
sure
the
that,
cave?
This is a
Yeah.
crypt. That'd be disrespectful.
Exactly.
Like as you say that,
Would it?
Like as those words leave your mouth, like the ghost immediately it was probably looking around the room, like watching each of you talk individually. Like as one person started talking, it would watch that person, the next watch them, and so on and so forth. As you say that, Mirnir, like you see it, like everyone else would probably see its gaze just immediately snap to Mirnir. If that is something that you plan to do, then you will have to be dealt with now.
Just a suggestion.
The corner's face palming.
I also meant just the entrance. So
That
no
is
one
still a
comes
bad
in.
That is still a bad idea. Doing anything to a crypt is on bad ground.
What if we collapse the doorway?
I know nothing of human custom. So,
Yeah, as you guys continue having this conversation, he eventually just, like, looking towards all of you one last time. You may continue this conversation, but not here. Please, leave now.
Well, you heard the incorporeal man. We need to get out of here.
Okay. Yeah, we did.
as we're leaving, I want to size him up one last time. Like, see if I can guess how strong he is.
What would be the best stat for that? Give me an insight.
Insight. Yeah.
All right,
Give me an insight.
all right.
You can tell he's probably on par with you, at the very least. Maybe a little bit tougher.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's the feeling you get just, like, sizing him up one last
Yeah,
time.
yeah. For a second, he hesitates before, turning away and walking towards the exit.
Okay. Alright, so you guys are gonna head back to the entrance to the cave, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. gonna say you guys can all move your tokens. Erlina, as you would get to here, and anyone that might be behind Erlina or moving forward.
Yeah, I'm over
If she
here
was
with you
last, I'd
guys.
assume she'd probably be first in the...
Yeah. As you're on your way out, let me see.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you, Erlina, like, as you're nearing the entrance to the cave, you would see what appears to be two figures at the entrance to the cave.
Oh no.
A little more out, like, not directly in front of the entrance. I'd say you'd probably actually be there, and, like, as you're looking down that way. And what you see is one relatively small figure and a large figure standing next to it.
I don't know.
You immediately recognize the small figure as a goblin. The large figure you immediately would recognize as what appears to be a half-ogre.
Oh boy.
Hey, shit.
And they're staring at the entrance to the cave. And sort of like as they would see you approaching, you would hear in like sort of, it's not the greatest common in the world, but it's common nonetheless. Not directed towards you. They seem to be talking between themselves. That was quick. Think they found anything in cave? Yeah, probably. Then they turn their attention over towards you guys. You investigate cave. You find anything?
Yes. Not anything of splendor, no.
Pointy ears. You lie.
I do not lie.
I mean, you're welcome to go look for yourself.
Yeah, we didn't find anything valuable in there. Pretty much we're just in and out.
Take you up on that
We-
offer. After we
Yeah,
take what you
we were-
already have.
Murner is in battle mode. I'm like hoof on the floor, getting ready to charge.
Yeah, no, like you can see like the you probably start like doing all this because you see the half ogre is just like gripping this battle axe and he looks like he's ready to go. The goblin,
Yeah, they're definitely not letting us out of this.
yeah, the goblin currently has a short bow drawn. He's already got an arrow in one hand, like he looks also ready to go. Would probably be your reasoning, Marinier.
Gotta roll for it.
Yeah, that is going to be roll initiative.
Great, my initiative is shit like always.
You're just in the front, stunned.
I got worse.
Holy shit, he
Oof.
did. 1+1.
No, we tied because I have
Oof.
-1.
Yeah, so you guys will go on the same exact turn.
God damn it.
God, natural one. I thought you didn't add anything to natural one.
Oh, nah. Natural, you add stuff as normal.
No.
Yeah, for initiative anyway.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Yeah, Corden, as you see the goblin, like, beginning to draw the arrow, aimed at Erlina, you can start us off. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I want to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on the half-ogre.
Okay, on the half-ogre?
Yeah, so I don't have the targeting combat thingy.
So
Combat
for the
tracker,
combat
there we go.
tracker, yep, there you go.
So do I control click or
Yep,
just drag?
control click. And then
So control click.
you can hit the little die button once you have that half ogre selected, which you don't currently.
Oh, I don't?
Yeah, you had him selected and then you untargeted him.
There we
you
go.
Now you got him targeted. And then you can just hit that little die button next to Tasha's Hideous Left. No, that is a success.
Sweet. Yeah.
That's a success on his part.
Oh.
He succeeds the wisdom save. Natural 16 with a natural 16 with a -1 for a total of 15.
No, he just met it, didn't he?
You are 8 plus proficiency plus.
I think mine's 15. So yeah, I think he just hit it.
Intelligence would be, you're a wizard, right? Yeah, so intelligence.
Yeah.
No, so it's 8 plus your proficiency for 10 plus your intelligence modifier, which would be 13. So a save DC of 13, and he got a 15.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so as you like cast the magic towards the half ogre, like he probably feels magic trying to affect him. He doesn't know where it came from, and he has now fixed his gaze on Erlina even more.
Oh no.
I have the
Alright.
lowest HP and I'm gonna die.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Let's see. That's an action. I think I'm good.
All right,
Yeah, I'm good.
Mjolnir, that brings us to you.
Question: Are we using flanking?
No.
Okay. Okay. Mjolnir is gonna use his bonus action to fly into a barbaric rage. And then he will rush forth to this position and smash into the half ogre with his horns as part of his rush. Actually, you know, I'm like reading the skills on this. I think they changed how the Minotaur works a little bit. So I have to like dash to do like a fancy attack, but I can still use the horns. It's just weaker. So instead of like doing the whole horn rush thing, I'm just gonna hit him with my great axe.
Okay. So you're just gonna
So
run up
yeah,
and
slash.
slash at him with the great axe. All right. Go
Yeah,
ahead and target him and give me the attack roll.
Okay. I've already targeted him. Swing. Oh god. Swing.
That is a hit.
Alright. Bring it down. 16.
Yeah, no, as you bring the great axe down, just cleave through his chest. You put a nasty gash in his chest, but it's not too deep.
Add 2 to that actually.
At 2.
I don't know if it's automatically
It
doing
did not.
because rage, right?
Yeah, rage.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like it's not terribly deep, but he probably and just immediately brings his eyes to look towards you. He's probably actually like maybe just the tiniest bit taller than you.
Okay.
Anything else you want to
I don't think I have anything else. No. Yeah, that's it.
All right.
I'll just brace.
Brace for impact. Yeah, no, as
Multi-class into rogue for bonus action dash.
as you see the half ogre just immediately grip this battle axe, bring it up over his head, and goes to bring it down on you with both hands. 14 to hit.
That's a hit.
Our tank has.
Oh,
That
that
was-
needs to be half. What is the actual number?
The actual number is 17,
Okay, half of that is
rounded down.
8. 8.
So 8.
Okay, it's really hard.
Yeah, no, like as he brings the great axe, here, let me get rid of that unconscious effects. Yeah, no, as he brings the great axe down, what kind of armor are you wearing again?
None.
Oh, right, barbarian, unarmored. Yeah, no, like, he just same as you, just carves it down through your chest, leaving a very, nasty wound. It'll probably result in another new scar for you.
Awesome.
Which will bring us to this goblin who, since you've sort of rushed up into range of him, he is going to drop the short bow and pull out the scimitar. And he is going to swing at you once with it. Non-natural 20 to hit.
That hits.
And change that to 2 damage. So 10.
Not over yet.
And then you watch as he is going to use disengage as a bonus action because nimble escape, and take a step over to here, putting him, trying to get out of line of sight of the others, basically. And that's going to bring us to you, Uthar.
Yep. I'm going to move right here. Actually, I need to move a little bit more forward. Right here. And I'm going to cast Fairy Fire to where it only hits the goblin and the ogre.
Okay.
And so basically it's going to be like... Pretty much it's going to be kind of off the map. So I can't do it.
Yeah.
So,
It's a
spells,
20-foot cube.
And... I'm trying to remember how to do it.
Oh, there you go. That works.
Like that, right?
Yeah, like that, yeah. And they get dex saving throws.
So go ahead and let's see here. Go ahead and target both of them. And then for Fairy Fire, you see where it says save Dex DC 14. Hit the little button next to save.
There
It's
it is.
under the magnifying glass. And that is a success from both of them.
God damn it.
2 15s, actually. A natural 15 from the half ogre and a 13 plus 2 from the goblin.
Dang.
Oh my god, holy
Get
shit.
it? Killing it.
Anything else in your turn?
Nope.
Erlina, that brings us to you. Erlina.
I'm thinking, I can't cast Magic Missile, or, no. No, I didn't do anything yet, because I have Magic Missile still available. I'll cast Magic Missile just to strike down the half-orc.
Okay, so you're casting magic missile and just aiming all of them towards the half ogre.
Yeah.
All right, so you have 3 darts. So go ahead.
1d4 plus 1 force on
Yeah.
each.
So. Well.
Accidentally threw 2.
Well, target. You're supposed to target
Well,
the
you
ogre
have 3.
first. Yeah. You.
And that.
Yeah. So target the ogre. Yeah. And then roll 1 more, and then I'll add the other because you roll damage for each missile.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's a good one.
That's.
You forgot the plus 1.
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
you didn't even roll the damage.
Fucked
I'll
everything up.
manually do it. No.
I still rolled the 4!
Okay, all right. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. Remember, use targeting, roll through your sheet,
yeah.
not actual dice, please. Now I have to actually do the math.
Just add, what is that? 6?
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Corden, you're up.
Eh.
The half ogre is really fucked up, barely
Yeah.
on his feet.
Yeah,
the other
no,
one's
like,
fine.
He's He's got a nasty gash down his chest. The magic missiles probably hit him in the shoulder and the upper torso. Like 2 in the upper torso, 1 in the shoulder, kind of.
Can I divide my magic missiles?
Yeah, you can pick different targets.
Can I hit big guy once and little guy twice? Or
Sure. So target the half ogre and roll 1.
Alright. Do I just pick the
You already
blood
have
die?
him. You already have him targeted. So yeah.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
get and then I target the goblin.
Yep. Target the goblin and untarget the ogre.
He's still up though.
Oh, okay, I'll finish this.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, you got him.
As the last magic
Alright.
missile shoots out and just pierces through the half ogre's skull, you watch as he topples over.
Not
Very
so
nice.
much of a big guy now, are you? Go to the goblin. How do I untarget this guy? Do I just
Control.
click with him again?
Yeah, control click.
Okay, there we go. The last one. 4.
All right. Yeah. No. As this magic missile shoots out and just catches the goblin in the shoulder, you watch as it reels back a little bit, seeing the half ogre fall. Anything else?
Not that I can, no.
All right.
That's the end of my turn.
Miranir, that brings us to you.
Alright. I see like the half ogre fall in front of me, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Like it just topples
And,
forward, like hitting the ground directly at your feet, basically.
Yeah, Werner just the one sees him, just like turns his body and is just gonna charge the goblin. But mid-charge, he's just gonna cast aside the great axe. He's gonna basically drop the great axe like right next to him and go in for a bear hug.
Ooh.
Okay,
I'm
so
gonna try and grapple.
You're gonna try to grapple. All right, so that's
Yeah.
gonna be athletics from you, and either athletics or acrobatics.
I think it's a melee attack, right, for me?
So when you attempt to grapple, it's
Something like that?
No, when you attempt to grapple, it's athletics versus athletics or acrobatics.
Alright, sure, we'll do that. Where is it? Skills, right?
Yes, sir.
There we go.
Natural fucking 19. Holy shit.
26?
Ooh. I don't think he has a +7.
He does not, and no, yeah, you would just immediately grab hold of this goblin, wrapping him in a bear hug, basically.
Can I tear him in half?
Not on this turn.
Okay, can I throw him on this turn?
Yeah, you'd be able to, like, throw him somewhere, I would say.
There's no river there, right?
No.
That's not real.
No, there's no river there, technically.
That was my action?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna throw him. Where is the nearest cave wall?
Directly above you, basically.
Directly above? Okay, yeah.
Oh,
north.
yeah, throw him up.
Okay. You know what? No, I'm not gonna throw him. I'm basically like, I'm gonna hold him by the legs and just kind of swing him really hard against the cave wall.
Okay. Give me a raw strength check.
Okay. $17.
Give me 2d4.
Okay.
5 bludgeoning
5.
damage. Yeah, no, like, as you slam this goblin by his feet into the side of this, cave wall, next to you, like, you watch as he just immediately begins to cough up blood. Like, the force of impact probably broke a couple of bones and did some major internal damage as well. He is just barely alive.
It's okay, so am I. Mirnir is just like doing like this deep laugh. It probably sounds something like this. Something like that.
Okay. Anything else?
And he spit out blood. No, that's it.
All right. Yeah, no. As this goblin is basically dangled upside down by his feet, coughing up blood and just beat to shit. He hears you laughing and just very weakly is gonna try and swing the scimitar one last time. Instead of trying to just break free. Like, he sees the damage done to you, basically, and is just trying to... He figures he's dead, he's just gonna try to kill you as well.
Gotcha.
On a natural one.
Nope. Can I use that opportunity to tear him in half?
I will give that to you, yes.
Yes!
I'll give that to you. On a natural fucking one.
So I'll roll for it, yeah.
Yeah, you can roll a strength check.
Athletics? Oh, okay, strength?
Yeah. Yeah.
21.
Yeah.
So he's just gonna hold him over his head. Yeah. So Mirnir is just gonna like he slashes at me and Mirnir does like the pull his hips back, that kind of dodge, because he probably went for the belly.
Yeah.
He's gonna grab his arm with the other hand.
He's just very like weak and slow. Like
Yeah.
he's been beat to shit so much. Like you probably saw this coming from like 10 miles away, kind of thing.
Yeah. And I'm gonna grab his arm that he swung with, raise him over my head, and just start pulling, and see what gives apart first.
It would be
over my head.
It would be the arm first. Like the scene in front of you three. By the way, at the cave entrance is just the most brutal, grotesque thing you've ever seen in your lives. Like
he's still laughing, by the way.
You watch as this goblin is basically held over Marinir's head. Eventually, the arm gives way and is ripped off.
Corden vomits.
Yeah,
I'm not done there, by the way.
Corden, you're probably like, you watch this for a few seconds, and as soon as the arm comes off, you just immediately turn around and just start puking your guts out.
When the arm comes off, I'm gonna throw the arm aside and then smash him down onto the ground by the legs, put my foot on his head, and start pulling.
Yeah, that's how the goblin meets its end right there. Yeah, eventually it's a mixture between a crushed skull and just the head being ripped off under your feet.
When your arms don't work like they used to before.
Oh my god.
When the head comes off, he's just gonna throw the body behind, like over his shoulder.
All right.
Yep, stay away from
And then he's just gonna start breathing heavily, like last time, like looking around for another enemy.
Carolina's just gonna back away.
And the rage subsides. He's once again covered in blood.
Yeah, once again, just covered in blood and everything else.
Does Aralina have prestige?
I love barbarians.
Oh no.
Yeah. All right.
What's that play? Don't sound too well.
That was something. I love barbarians.
Me too, man. Me too.
This is all you guys now.
Corden's on his hands and knees. Going up.
Mirnir is just gonna come up to you, like, covered in blood, and he's gonna, like, bend over and look at you like, "You are okay?"
I look up, I see the blood, and just another spurt just goes. And then I think that's all that's in Corden's stomach, and he's just dry heaving.
I'm just patting him on the back with my blood-covered hand.
By the way, your hand is like the entirety of my
Yeah, I'm just like lightly trying to be. He's trying to be really light, but that's probably like you getting punched in the back, right? Like that's you know when you get 5-starred, the impact from that, but not like the
Surprisingly?
actual like whipping.
Surprisingly, that helps with the dry heaves. After a few moments, Gordon will get up and he's gonna say, "Holy shit, man! What the hell did you do to that goblin? Oh my god! I mean, he was a terrible guy, but holy shit! Did you see his arm?
I killed him.
Yeah, good job, buddy. Oh
Yeah.
my god! Good job, buddy. Can you
So,
go-
wow.
They're surprisingly
I'm
They're
back.
sup-
Sorry.
they have
Welcome back.
surprisingly weak limbs.
Yeah. Dog was freaking out. My bad.
You didn't happen to leave anything left to check his body for anything, did you?
Oh. He's just gonna look towards where he discarded the bloody corpse. I could check.
I can't go over there, buddy. You gotta.
Okay.
Someone else gotta do that.
I'll go to the body and like, I guess pat it down, see if it had anything. I doubt it does.
And
And
You are-
if there is anything, he probably wouldn't find it.
You are patting like pulp.
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty much.
no, like you go over the remains of this goblin corpse. It doesn't look like it had anything though.
Okay.
Corn's gonna take a look at the big guy that is not.
No, nothing on the goblin.
Corn's gonna take a look at the half ogre.
Okay. You know, as you like sort of start rummaging through anything the half ogre could have potentially kept things in, you would find 4 silver pieces.
I'm going to turn to Munir and say, you owe me lunch. Because mine's on the ground over there. Because you did that shit.
Okay. He's just gonna lean, like, Mirna's gonna lean against the wall and take, like, another piece of cloth and start patching himself up, like last time.
Well, Coron, it looks like you need to get used to this kind of thing.
I mean, you know, I've seen people get beat up and shit, but I haven't seen someone literally be dismembered in front of me like you do.
Like I said, you gotta get used to it.
Never
just
been-
walk off.
Never been to the Minotaur realms, huh?
No, it's my first time seeing something that violent. Like it was fine with the little beasties. Rest in peace. I'm going to get a pet, by the way.
You're not gonna get one of those freaky fucking wing things as a pet. No
We'll-
thank
Yeah.
We'll get you a cat. How about that?
Nope. I want myself a flying bloodsucker.
Oh goodness, those things are disgusting.
He is adorable.
Oh, they aren't adorable.
Jimmy's
burn
gonna
them
be
to
great.
crisps.
You're gonna love him.
Clay,
Burn them to a crisp.
I wanna pick up the half ogre's great axe
Um,
and put it on my back.
Okay. It is a battle axe. Let me go ahead and give that to you.
Oh yeah, a battle axe. Okay, so yeah, I got all 3 axes now: hand axe, battle axe, and great axe.
There you go, buddy.
Can I throw the battle axe,
he-
like it's a hand axe?
No.
But do you have the double axe?
Damn, that's what a great axe is, man.
No, it's not.
Basically a double axe. The ones I'm imagining they're usually the 2-sided, like the big fucking ones, you know?
Do you have a halberd?
Okay, there you go. Yeah. Got some pole arms in there.
And
I
gets
gotcha.
some pole arms, yeah.
I'm feeling what you're saying.
All right, so at this point, are you guys going to be heading back towards Red Larch? You do have
Yeah.
one last lead that was mentioned that isn't terribly far from here. at the request of Indrith Valivo, the contact for the Harpers, I believe it was.
What did he want us to do?
I forgot what it was.
Quote, I don't know if it's relevant, but I overheard someone say that they saw a skull pinned to a tree with a black arrow, like some kind of dire warning or ill omen. It was a half-day's walk along the large path, then about 4 miles east into the hills.
If we do that, I need a short rest.
Yeah. But we want to try that? Because Mjolnir's looking pretty rough. You got that big gash.
We'll just rest up and then we can go up to it.
Alright.
Little bit of time. I'll be okay.
All right,
Okay.
so what's the overall plan?
Short rest and we'll check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I get back one spell
Well, I don't know if the others are like if they're starting to like sit down here. I'm just gonna start heading into the woods, find a secluded spot.
Okay.
Not too far, but nearby.
Yeah, but either way, it's a short rest and head there.
If we get 450,
so-
is that 450 XP each?
Mjolnir, you
113
can
each.
you can use your hit die.
Yep. Nice.
Nice.
I'll be fine.
You already had that. You already put the XP on our sheet, right?
Yes,
It's automatic. Yeah.
it's all automatic. Believe me, I'll let you guys know when you level. Soon.
No, I didn't know if I needed to put it on there or not.
Nah. Everything's handled when
Where
I
was
do it.
XP again?
I don't think we can see it.
Character sheet main, and then click on your actual class.
I gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, it was a chunker, that one. Isn't it?
Alright.
That would have sucked if we fought the ghost and then came out and got fucked by those guys.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
That guy landed a beefy hit.
Yeah, no, he landed a
really
really
beefy hit.
He,
If
like,
I wasn't a barbarian,
I
Good thing that you
specifically
raged
mentioned.
beforehand.
Yeah, I specifically mentioned he swung with both hands. He can either swing with one or swing with both, which meant he did the extra damage from two-handed.
fucking hell.
Well, if you used any other front line, that wouldn't have hit you with his roll.
There is also that.
Yeah.
All right.
I have terrible AC. I need to really figure out my AC situation.
Yeah, you need con and dex.
All right, so you guys
Easier said than done.
rest up for an hour, and then you're gonna make your way towards the location that Indrith Valivo mentions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
As you sort of head down the trail a little bit, and then eventually start making your way off the beaten path into the woods, you eventually come upon a sign. What you see before you in this very relatively small clearing, the moonlight is just enough where you can very easily see it because it is very late at night at this point. You see what appears to be a weathered human skull, jaw sagging, pinned to the trunk of a tree ahead by a big black arrow protruding from one of the skull's eye sockets.
Hey, Jordan. That is quite the thing to see there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lick it.
Did you say you're gonna lick it?
I want to see how old it is.
Is there like a sign or anything, or like writing, or any kind of like warning
You can
symbolism?
see black parchment wrapped around the arrow, just in front of the fletching.
Hey, if you give me a couple minutes. Wait, you said a black arrow?
Yes.
That,
Big black.
That arrow's giving me some nasty vibes. If you want, I can cast this tech magic on it. See if
I doubt they would leave magic here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and read the parchment.
Yeah, as you like sort of unwrap the parchment from around the arrow just in front of the fletching, you very quickly begin to realize that this is not parchment; it's dyed human skin.
Oh, fun.
And
Pleasant.
you see written in common, "The last laugh, you'll be next, Volklander."
Do we know of Aucklander? Like from town?
Mjolnir's shaking his head.
I never met a
I know. I
Wakanda.
never heard the name before.
Oh, what the... I was asking the TM, not as Gordon. Okay. Well, we looked at it. That's all they want us to do, right?
Should we take the note back?
Yeah, probably.
And maybe the skull?
No, the skull can stay. We just need
Yeah,
the parchment.
stay.
And I'll hand the parchment to Corden.
Okay.
I kind of want the arrow, though.
I'll hand you the parchment. Here you go.
Oh yeah,
Hold on to this.
how's the arrow? Quality, make, feathers,
It's
fletching,
a relatively
same thing.
it's a relatively decent quality arrow, I would say.
Is it metal tipped or
It
stone?
it is metal tipped. The metal is painted black.
Okay.
You can see that it actually punched a hole through the back of the skull and has sank deep into the tree.
Wait a second. So they fucking. So okay. What I'm imagining these dudes did, they literally threw the skull and hit it with an arrow midair and smashed it into the tree.
That's what it
Is
seems
that what
like.
I'm? Is that what? Yeah, that's what
it
I'm.
seems like.
Yeah, he basically got pinned to the tree. Basically.
Yeah.
is what happened. I mean, we can go deeper into the path and see if there's anything else.
Sure.
What say you? What say you two? Shall we go continue on or go back
Yeah.
to the village?
Yeah, let's keep going. It's getting late. I'm looking for a bit of food to get back in my stomach after that, and a bit of rest.
So,
So
would
you
you?
don't want to
To get back to the inn or keep going?
keep going?
Whatever. Whatever. You said the last laugh, you'll be next. Where would we be going?
Yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to do.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Then yeah, Quentin would be like, yeah. We can take a quick look around, I guess.
All right. Let's look around.
Give me some perception if you're looking to see if anything might be hiding somewhere, or an investigation if you're looking for any like clues as to what's going on with this.
It's the one on the left, right? And what are you using?
You're either
Your
using
abilities?
perception or investigation. And the skills tab.
Yeah, in your skills tab, either investigation or perception, and you would just double click on whatever the total number is. So for you,
Oh, you can double click.
for perception, you would double click on the +2, and if you wanted to do investigation, then you
Oh,
would
for
double
fuck's
click.
sakes! I can't roll good today.
Don't
He
worry.
got it.
Yeah, Corden, Aralina, you guys are probably just way too tired. Corden, it's a mixture of tiredness and you're still reeling after what you saw Mjolnir do before. You're just not completely there for some reason. Aralina, you're probably just super tired. Like, it's super late at night.
He has a 1,000-mile stare.
Yeah. Mjolnir, you don't see anything hiding anywhere. No figures, nothing of that sort. You do catch a bush moving for a little bit, but as you wait a couple of seconds, you see a rabbit hop out of the bush into another and disappear further into the forest.
I'm gonna throw an axe at it.
You can try, yeah.
Damn
if you
it.
want.
Yeah, I will absolutely try. I want food.
You can give me a hand axe attack for throwing.
13?
Let's see. Yeah. No, like you.
Sweet.
As you see the movement of the bush, you probably like immediately grip a hold of a hand axe because it's a distance away. And then as you see the rabbit hop out, just lightning quick, chuck the hand axe, and you got yourself a rabbit.
Swish, swish.
Uthar, like as you're sort of looking around the area, you see lots of tracks. They go from the clearing back to the road, from the road to the clearing, things of that nature. But you don't see anything that would indicate more clues as to what happened here, or who it might have been.
Yeah, I'll just return to the group like, oh, I didn't find anything. Just a bunch of traffic in the area.
So I'm just gonna skin the rabbit. Like, I found out that you literally just like cut it and then rip it off from Jesse's stream of Red Dead Redemption. So I'll just do that.
It's not actually how you do it, but okay.
Yeah, that's totally how it works.
Really? Okay, I don't know. I've never hunted a rabbit, but all the fucking tryhards in chat were like, "Oh yeah, that's totally how you do it, man. Yeah, dude, we're Twitch chat. We know everything."
Yeah,
you know?
You should have been on Twitch long enough to know Twitch chat is a troll.
Yeah, well, sometimes,
Twitch
sometimes.
chat always does that.
Sometimes
Twitch
is
chat's
right.
just one
Sometimes.
giant troll.
Yep.
Still, I'll do that because I'm big and beefy.
And who said they wanted the arrow? Like, are you actually taking the arrow, by the way?
Yeah. I want the arrow to take back to the guy.
Okay. So you're gonna pry the arrow out of the tree and take it with you to take back?
What am I gonna do? Take a picture? Yeah.
Okay. Alright. And with that, I assume you guys are gonna want to head back to Red Larch, get yourself a nice long rest then. It is super late at night. Like it's probably close to 1 a.m. at this point.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Yep, head back.
Have we solved your mysterious arrow in the tree riddle?
We also solved the ghost issue.
Saw the ghost of Christmas past.
Oh God, no.
Oh goodness.
We also killed that goblin and the half ogre.
Well, that was
I don't
just
think
a
that.
random
I don't
encounter.
think they were a part of anything. I think they.
Well, that was just a random encounter.
Oh.
Yeah, let's
Oh. Okay.
get some rest. Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, it would probably take you guys probably
It's okay. You
30 or
guys
so
can call me
minutes.
the Goblin Slayer.
God damn it.
Kappa.
I mean,
my
if you didn't kill
God.
it. I mean, if you didn't kill it, I was gonna blow its head off with magic missile.
Yeah, it'd probably take you guys about 30 minutes before you get back to Red Larch, arriving back in town. And as you get back, make your way to the tavern. Go ahead and get your map up here. Yeah, no, so you guys would make it back to Red Larch, make your way to the tavern, and go to the rooms that you had acquired and settle in for a long rest. There you go. There's your long rest button.
Does that just automatically do it?
Yep.
Oh wow, it does. Nice.
Got your HP back and stuff. Your hit
Spell
die.
slots, hit die, HP, the whole 9 yards. Uthar and Corden, Over the night, you guys have some very restless sleep. Your entire night is just spent probably waking up every couple of hours in cold sweats, due to nightmares of the skull that was pinned to the tree, rushing towards you, laughing coldly.
Murdering a goblin next to.
The nightmares just continuously consist, like every time you would finally drift back off into a nice deep slumber, you'd have the same nightmare again. The skull rushing towards you, laughing coldly. And this just continues every time you manage to fall back asleep. You did benefit from a long rest, but you're probably a little rough looking in the morning compared to everybody else. It's the dawn of a new day. What do you guys want to do?
I want to take a bath.
That sounds like a great idea.
You're gonna
Corn really wants coffee.
head over to Halia's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, covered in, this time, dried blood.
Yep, because he slept with blood.
Yeah. I wanted to do that before, but some people
Isn't-
had to have nightmares.
Isn't Corn sharing a room with you?
Yes, he is.
Holy shit.
It smelled awful. Probably what helped with his nightmares. I mean,
Made his nightmares worse.
yeah.
I really hope you don't roll around when you sleep because you can easily crush.
No, he sleeps like a rock.
Okay, good.
He makes literally no movements,
The
very little
starfish
sounds.
ease it out?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Corn doesn't, but you probably don't feel a thing. Yeah, Corn's gonna get some coffee.
All right. So you're gonna head over to the helm at High Sun.
Yeah.
Get yourself some coffee while Erlina and Mirnir are heading to Helia's to get a bath. Correct?
Yes.
All right. Uthar, what are you gonna be doing?
I think I was gonna get some food.
Okay. All right, so Uthar and Corden will be hitting up the Helmet High Sun. Mirnir and Erlina will be hitting up Helia's, get themselves a nice bath. This would all happen over the course of, say, an hour or so. After Erlina and Mirnir, after you two have sufficiently gotten yourselves clean, you would join them at the Helmet High Sun, if that is your choice. Get yourself some breakfast.
Getting some food would be great afterwards.
Yeah, get yourself some
Bath,
breakfast
some
and
food.
I'm gonna get that rabbit cooked.
okay,
I'm
yeah,
gonna get
yeah. You would very
Maybe-
easily be able to take that to the barkeep, and they would take it into the back
Yep.
and get it nice and cooked for you. You'd have some rabbit for
Awesome.
breakfast.
Corn's gonna get Mina to pay for his breakfast.
Yeah. I'll pay for. He's gonna look at you like, get whatever you like.
Don't worry, big guy. Don't eat too much. Just eggs Benedict and some toast.
What about the avocado? You fucking hipster.
No. Corn deserves avocado,
Man.
actually.
Just get some spam, eggs, and rice and call it a day.
Spam eggs and rice.
Oh,
The American dream right there.
just Lucky Charms.
That's actually the Asian dream, by the way.
Asian.
Yeah.
Okay.
Corn's Lucky Charms.
So as you guys are all sitting at the same table and enjoying some breakfast and probably, talking and figuring out what to do from this point forward, all of you would recognize Kaylessa walk into the Helmet High Sun. And she's approaching the table that you guys are at. She is the proprietor of the Swinging Sword, the inn that you guys are staying at.
Right.
And as she approaches the table, Um, excuse me. Hope I'm not being too much of a bother, but I've heard from several other people in town that, well, the four of you appear to have taken it upon yourselves to deal with trouble. For most folk here.
I mean, they just asked us, and
Bernard's
thought
just
it'd be-
staring at her.
we were just asked, and we had the time, but that's all.
Well, if it's not too much trouble, I actually have my own request. She sort of finds a seat, whether there's one already at the table that's empty, or whether she goes and takes a chair from a different table and brings it over. But she pulls a seat up for herself and sits down, probably next to you, Mirnir, and Uthar.
Yeah?
She sort of like leans a little bit in, puts her elbows on the table.
Mirnir kind of imitates her. Like, looking really awkward, though.
Yeah. Listen, there's an area not too far from here known as Lance Rock. I believe there's some sort of evil influence emanating from it, and that it is the source of the troubles that we've had here at Red Larch. I was hoping that the four of you might be able to investigate Lance Rock, find out exactly what's going on, and whether or not it is the source of our troubles.
And if it is?
She turns and looks towards you. Well, then, do what you do best and take care of it.
And how are you planning on compensating us if we do?
I'm sure I can find some spare silver or gold laying around, but the best compensation that I would be able to provide would be free room and board.
Deal. For me,
That
at
sounds
least.
good to me.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that.
She sort of nods her head. Thank you so much. If you find out anything, I'll be at the Swinging Sword, as always. I hope to see you all back tonight with news.
What direction did she say? It is?
It's not too far. Let me
She didn't give us a direction yet.
let me.
Oh,
this
then Mirnir would ask.
Yeah, let me just pull this up. It's just a little ways southwest of Red Larch. It's not terribly
Okay.
far. You should be able to see it as soon as you're on the outskirts of town.
Okay. Understood. No, that was terrible. Understood. There we go.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do now before heading there, or do you just want to go straight there? I leave that up to you.
We should go tell Penny what
Yeah,
took
so
care of the.
I was
Penny
thinking of
and-
Penny too.
And we go to the general store and tell the other Harper.
Okay. Yeah, no, like as you approach the store that Penny's grandmother owns, which is where Penny would typically be at.
Should we split up for that, or like are we all gonna go like to one place then the next?
You could either split up or go as a group. That's your guys' call.
Yeah. Party? What do you want to do?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
To take less time, let's split up. And for fun, let's split the party.
Always a terrible idea, but you're in town, so it's a good one.
Always.
Gordon,
Tell that to the Dustvale campaign.
Fair point.
Gordon
Very
wants to
fair
do
point.
both, but if you know, yeah.
So,
he'd be down with going to the Harper.
Mirnir will go to the Penny.
Okay. And who would be?
I'll go to the Penny as well.
All right. So
They said
Marinere,
they said she had a chicken farm.
well, her grandmother owns and runs a poultry store.
Poultry shop. Minia, hey, get one of them chickens for us.
Chicken?
Yeah. Penny's grandmother
What?
owns the poultry shop. Tell her about yeah, just get us a chicken. Get us a chicken.
Chicken.
Yeah.
What's a
Do
chicken?
you want a dead food chicken or do you want a live chicken?
Corn actually didn't think about the chicken. Now I think live. That live chicken. Hey, give me a live chicken, please. Give me a live chicken.
Wait. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I will pay for it later. Just like if you bring it to me, I'll pay you back the chicken. Just give me the chicken. And Corin's gonna go up to the harbor.
All right. So Corden and Uthar are going to head to Valavos Sundries, and Mirnir and Erlina are going to head to Mendiver's Poultry.
Mariner's gonna turn to Aralina as we're walking, and he's just gonna be like,
What's a chicken?
A chicken is a little clucking animal that we'll see many of probably. Whether they're dead or
Mariner's
alive.
just gonna cock his head, clucking, and they're
It's
just gonna
the
keep
sound-
walking as he explains.
It's
Like,
the
we'll
sound
keep-
that the animal makes, that's why.
All right.
Trust me, they can be really cute at times.
Yeah. Mirnir and Erlina, you guys would arrive at Mendiver's Poultry first before they would get to Valavos Sundries. You see Penny out front. She seems to be sweeping the porch and just doing menial tasks. And as she sees the two of you approaching, she very quickly runs down off of the porch and sort of greets you as you would arrive at the front of the store. God, I'm trying to get my voice to go like high enough for her voice.
I know that feeling.
Oh, it's you. Did you have any luck investigating that tomb?
Yes, we had quite a bit of luck. There is, one ghost
Ghost,
for sure, and yes, it is guarding the tomb of its king, apparently.
Oh,
So we highly recommend keeping any children away from there.
Not
You
mean.
won't-
Or bad?
You won't
Not bad.
threaten them, but it's for their safety.
He said he won't kill children. So we're okay.
well, thank you. I'll definitely be sure to let the other children know that they should steer clear of the area at the very least. Thank you so much. Is there anything I can do to repay you?
Penny.
Yes.
Don't tell the people too. Not just the children. He was strong as I.
Oh.
Maybe stronger.
Oh wow.
Make sure to assure everyone that they know about this, not just the children.
Absolutely. I'll make sure that the entire town knows to stay clear. Is there anything I can do for compensation for your time?
Yes, chicken.
She sort of like looks back a little bit. Yes, absolutely. Please come with me. And she starts to head up the porch and into the store.
It has to be a live
Mariner's just gonna
chicken.
follow him. Follow her.
It has to be a live chicken as well. Aralina would stay as she falls.
Okay, yes. In that case, please follow me. And she immediately like halts, turns around, walks back off the porch, and begins to walk around the building.
Mariner will follow her.
Yeah, as you're following, like as soon as you round the corner of the building, basically you see like this sort of farm-like area. Mariner, you immediately see probably hundreds of these tiny little feathered creatures just running around, pecking at the ground and doing things of that nature.
He's gonna go wide-eyed and like start. He's gonna try and go pick one up.
Yeah, no, like as you like walk towards one, like they all like look up at you, just immediately start booking it away. Like, you
He's
watch
gonna
it.
just chase after a chicken for a while.
Yeah, no, yeah, like so. Marinir is just chasing after a chicken that's just running away from him. Like, eventually you might catch up to it. You know, manage to just barely grab it and pick it up, and it's very fluffy. Due to its feathers.
But okay, so the way he's holding it, right? He's gonna be holding it by the feet and dangling it above his head, like staring at it, like looking at its beak and like its wings and stuff.
Yeah,
just
no, like
examining.
It's probably like flapping its wings furiously and just fucking making a whole bunch of noise. Penny like probably immediately comes over and runs towards you. Don't hang them upside down like that. She picks up a chicken and holds it like in her arms as if she's cradling something, like this.
Mjolnir's gonna try to imitate it, but do his utmost best to not squeeze the chicken and turn it into like paste.
Yeah. No, like you'd be able to imitate it enough. Eventually, the chicken sort of like calms down, just starts darting its head all around, like what the fuck is going on?
Mjolnir's just like
Penny like turns and looks towards you, Aralina. Why do you want a live chicken?
Mjolnir's just gonna start clucking like a chicken.
One of our group wants a live chicken as a pet, I'm assuming, because he didn't get these disgusting creature as a pet beforehand.
Oh, well, chickens do make fantastic pets. They're some of the most loyal creatures that I know of, but they are very dumb. Just please make sure to let him know that.
I will. And it's a better pet than some disgusting flying skin creature.
Probably easier to kill though.
The chicken, like as you were clucking, by the way, like the chicken probably like immediately darts its head backwards, like looking towards you and just staring at you, like, what the fuck?
What is this thing doing?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like when you pick up a cat and you meow at it to see if it'll meow back. He's basically doing that.
Yeah, pretty much.
It just looks at you like, what the fuck?
Yeah, pretty much. While all of this is happening, Uthar and Corden, you guys would finally arrive at Valley of Sundries. Like, probably while that's happening. Door is cracked open a little bit, you know, appears to be open. You guys can go ahead and walk inside.
His name was Indrit Valavo, right?
Yeah, Indrith Valavo.
Hey, Indrit. Indrit.
Yeah, you after a little bit you hear some movement in the back. Yes, one moment, I'll be right out. After about, you know, probably 10-15 seconds, you see him sort of pop out from behind a doorway and walking out. Oh, it's you two, Uthar and I don't think I ever actually caught your name.
Good.
Corden, pleasure to meet you. How can I be of assistance?
So we checked out the place you wanted to, and Gordon's just gonna bring out the arrow and put it. I'm assuming he's behind the counter.
Yeah, like he would have been behind the counter.
I'm gonna reach up on my tippy toes and put it on the center of the counter.
Oh, the skull pinned to a tree?
Yeah, so there was a message on it. Uthar, did you have the message?
Yes, I have it.
You may want to show him that too.
I'll show him the message.
Okay. Yeah, no, as you sort of like lay it out and take a look at, and he looks at it, I don't recognize this name. Was there anything else out there besides this?
There was a rabbit and a skull.
Well, thank you so much for investigating it at least. You see him like reach under the counter for a few brief moments, and he pulls out 2 gold coins, putting them on the table, one for each of you. I wish I could pay you more, but unfortunately, this is all I have to give for a test such as this right now.
Gordon takes it. No problem. It only took 30 minutes of our time, so money well made, I suppose. God. I'm sorry, I had slept terribly last night. I had a bunch of nightmares. The coffee ain't help.
I've been there, my friend. I know how it is to get little to no sleep, or rough sleep at the very least. So, what do you guys have planned for today?
Well, we got like one thing planned, but other than that, we're pretty free. What about you? You just managing the shop again today?
Yes, for now. I've still got my ear to the ground to see if I can find out anything else happening around town for you, but I've yet to come up with anything.
All right. Let us know. You can find us at the inn, or maybe at the tavern.
Sounds good. You boys have a safe day. He picks up the arrow and places it under the counter. And are you giving him the parchment as well, Uthar?
Yeah, I'm leaving it with him.
Yeah, he would also take the parchment and... Oh! This is... skin. Huh. You probably hear him mumble as you're, like, walking out the door, basically. You guys would, like, as you're walking out and you begin to head, like... Actually, you guys would actually be going down this road. So, like, as you're sitting there waiting probably for Mirnir and Erlina to show up, you would eventually see Mirnir and Erlina walking down the road. Mirnir holding a live chicken.
Corn is going to sprint towards that chicken. And he's going to cast.
Don't spook the chicken.
Where is he? I'd like to make an animal handling check.
Sure. Yeah, no, like as you walk up to Mirnir, the chicken looking down towards you is just like dodging its head left, right, up, down, just sort of looking at you and clucking a few times, and then it starts struggling to get out of your grasp, Mirnir, like it's trying to get to Gordon.
Mirnir will not release the chicken.
Oh no, Mjolnir likes the chicken now.
Oh, shit. One's gonna jump up and down like a small child. Like, please, the guy. I really want him.
Oh, do you want him? He's just gonna hand him to him. Didn't really say anything, just kind of started rubbing the chicken.
Going to squeeze the chicken with his little gnome arms and hug him.
Yeah, no, like the chicken probably is like burying itself into you. Like it is absolutely enthralled with you.
Oh my god, yes. I'm gonna name you Jimmy. Jimmy the chicken.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have a forest gnome.
He
with a
is gonna
chicken
come
for a pet.
along with me now. He is my new best friend.
All right, we now have a chicken as a mascot for the party.
Oh.
Thought I was the mascot.
In freaky flying shit.
Corn is going to glare at Meaner and say, "If you try to eat him, I will not forgive you."
You can eat them?
No.
Say something! Like legit, you had to say
Oh
something about eating.
no.
Oh, that's good.
I think Corn's face would just fall as he realized what he had done. Oh no. No, you can't. That's why I said if you can try. Oh god. And Corn's just gonna shut up and turn
He's
around.
just gonna eye the chicken. Imagining of what way would be best to prepare it.
No.
Roast it over a fire, in a stew. Maybe just raw. I don't know.
Just the gore
thinking about
on him.
Yeah.
All right. So, are you guys going to start making your way towards Lance Rock?
Yes. At least Corn
Yeah.
would probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
With a spring in
So,
his
so
step
you
and a
said
chicken in his
south,
arms.
Southwest.
southwest, right?
Yes.
So probably go down on the long road and then head west at one point. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys would be you could follow the long road for quite a ways, and then immediately turning west and traveling through the open fields. You can see Lance Rock. It's visible for miles. You see a narrow 25-foot menhir, a bare gray rock that juts eastward at a 60-degree angle. Like, you can see this from miles away, basically. As you guys would start to get closer, you can see that the menhir is gray granite, unlike the surrounding limestone. A few hundred feet south of the stone is what appears to be sort of a ravine choked with brush, and a trail leading into the brush near a neatly painted sign that reads in common, "Come no closer lest you catch the disfiguring plague that afflicts me, the Lord of Lance Rock."
It's quite the message that we get. Yeah, maybe we should turn back.
I don't believe it. Corn walks forward.
Alright, so you guys are going to continue forward?
Corn?
Mariner is not taking a step forward.
Up?
No, I don't trust the message.
Come on, you guys. We never heard anything from any other townspeople about someone being disfigured.
But
Yeah.
what if we turn into a monster?
Corn just looks at me and the Vietnam flashback of the goblin being dismembered.
I don't want to be disfigured.
We found Miranir's one true weakness, boys. He doesn't. He doesn't want to.
Plague.
He doesn't want to give up his good looks.
Yeah.
Well, I'm fine with going through. What do you guys think?
I'm fine with it.
Like, yeah, we know bad things are going on over here. I don't think we're gonna get diseased or even plague or nothing.
Fine.
He's gonna very cautiously just follow you guys. He's not in the lead anymore. He's just following at this point.
Corden is feeling very confident now that he has Jimmy, his chicken.
All right, so you guys
He's
are going to
in too
continue.
good of a mood.
You guys are going to continue and follow the path.
What's around us? Is it just like it's just a stone path? Is there like fields around us? If there's like
It's sort of like a brush choked Nell like area. It transitions from like open plains to like very thick brush and everything, but you can see a very clearly designated trail that leads through all of this. As you're following the trail, you would follow it for, I would say, maybe 10, 15 feet before you'd see another one of these signs that reads the exact same thing. Come no closer, lest you catch the disfiguring plague that afflicts me, the Lord of Lancerock.
Crap. Oh god.
Just keep
kinda
following him.
I'm kind of sure we shouldn't follow it, but we're gonna do it anyways.
Oh god.
Alright, so you're gonna continue?
Should we maybe take some precautions?
Oh god.
How
Oh,
can we
god.
take precautions when we don't know what we're up against? I think we should scout ahead.
If it's a plague, then
But is it?
wash our hands. Maybe not breathe the air. Should we like wrap cloths around our mouth?
Corden realizes
I love the
he
Fable
forgot to
music
buy
for
a
this, by the
lead.
way.
What's yeah, the Fable music.
Corden realizes he forgot to buy a lead for Jimmy and starts panicking because his arms are getting tired, not that there's a large chicken in his hands.
Mjolnir realizes he didn't bring any antidotes or greater restoration potions. Like, shut the
I'll
fuck
take you on
up,
the
man.
Corden, eventually, like, the chicken probably, like, you just don't have the strength to keep it in your arms. After carrying it around for this long, you watch as the chicken, like, sort of jumps out of your arms down onto the ground, pecks the ground for a little bit, and then just turns, looks up towards you, and proceeds to just follow you.
Yes, okay.
It is 100% enthralled by you.
Excellent. Can I do I have like some
Chicken is
bread
undefeated.
crumbs in my pocket and just like feed him occasionally?
I mean, you could probably, like, out of your rations, there's probably, you know, several pieces of bread and things like that. You could take some crumbs and things like that, yeah.
I do that.
Yeah.
I love this chicken.
Alright, so you guys are going to continue forward past the second sign?
Yes.
Alright.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Alright. So,
I don't like that sound. I don't like
Welcome
that so. Whenever he does that,
to
it
the
usually
biggest
fucks us.
first map that we have for you guys.
Of
Ooh,
course, there's a map. That means we're gonna get fucking ambushed.
I'm a
Just
map.
what?
I'm a map. I'm a map.
It's a
I'm
huge
a map.
Turns
map, by
out,
the way.
the plague that disfigured him is a bunch of fucking scimitars in your eyes.
Oh goodness.
You know, it is a huge map, by the way.
Hail of arrows. You know that would probably disfigure you. A plague of arrows? Nah, I don't know.
It would turn you into a porcupine.
Yeah,
Welcome.
I think you can consider that as disfigurement if you're not a porcupine.
By the way.
I see Red Larch still.
Oh, you'll see it in just a second.
Is it loading?
Oh, I haven't shared it yet. As you sort of come
Aha.
out of this trail, you eventually see, and you're into a little bit more of an open area. You see a cave mouth open into darkness from which a breeze blows, carrying the faint odor of death. Inside is a natural cave. Its floor and ceiling uneven, and the passage and you can barely make out that a passage leads to the west, narrowing as it would proceed, it appears. Welcome to the first map of the campaign.
I
First
don't like that
official map.
name.
Alright.
Alright, so based out the name of this map, let's not go into that. Oh, jeez. How do you zoom out?
Mouse wheel.
1 square.
You can't zoom out enough. You gotta actually scroll down. Look how small our tokens are.
I can't even
It's-
see our tokens.
They're all the way at the bottom. To move the map down and things like that, click on the little golden icon in the bottom right-hand corner, hold left click on it, and drag up or down. Also, if you look at the top right-hand portion of the map, you should see an arrow facing diagonally upwards. Click on that arrow. That puts the map on the actual background of Fantasy Grounds.
Oh.
So
Oh,
that,
also,
nice.
what's up?
also to move around on the map, just hold middle click as well.
Yeah, you can also do that.
Much easier.
I'm on a touchpad. Feels
Uh,
bad.
Uninstall. Take here. I got you. So you pick up your laptop, you
chuck
throw it out the window, and go buy a PC. You fucking pleb.
I have a PC. I'm just on my laptop right now.
Yeah, he's
Throw that
traveling.
piece of shit out
See,
the window.
hold
You
on,
go
say,
home
hold
and
on.
get.
So here's
stop
hold
going
on.
outside like
so,
a real
so
man.
hold on, Tess. Let me get this in. See, unlike some of my players, Nui brought his laptop so that he could play while traveling.
Hey, Clay.
Yeah, buddy.
Fuck you. I had my laptop. I just don't want to be screaming in a hotel room like a cuck.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do now?
So let's fucking go in.
I hate
Well, if we're going in, haha! I don't like the plague. You guys can go ahead.
Gordon doesn't believe in the plague. I don't like the name of the map, but I already said that, so Gordon's
That's
probably gonna go
metagaming. Let's
pretty
go.
boldly.
right.
Gordon's gonna be pretty bold.
Um.
And he said last
hold
time
on.
he wasn't gonna be in front, but he got a chicken, and he's feeling so fantastic.
Yeah.
He really loves.
So, as you guys are sort of walking into the cave, go ahead and continue forward a little bit. I'll let you know when to stop.
Can
Yep.
we get Jimmy a token?
Not this session, but yes.
Okay.
Erlina, Miranir, Corden, stop there.
Okay.
Uthar, wherever you would be, and relative.
Yep.
Yeah, as you guys sort of begin to walk into the cave, you see, not too far ahead of you, Corden. Let me move you back to there, put you inside of a tile. Same with you, Miranir. Not too far ahead of you, Erlina, directly in front of you, Corden a little off to your right. You see what appears to be a body sprawled out on the floor. You can
A
tell
body, you say?
that it is a human male. The corpse is sprawled here on its back, and you can also see that the only article of clothing that it has on is some leather breeches.
I hate the name of this cave.
I'm not going near it.
Yeah, I'm
Gordon's
not going
gonna
near
look
that
at it.
thing.
For
Gordon's
the
gonna
simple
look
reason,
at it.
right? Hold on. For this, not because this is a necromancer's cave, right? This is the simple reasoning of I read the word plague, and that's a dead body. I'm not going near it.
Nope.
Burn it with fire.
Gordon's looking for cash money
Fire!
on the body.
Okay, Corden, you're gonna walk up and try to ruffle through the corpse, looking through its pockets.
Yikes.
I'm assuming he's right here.
That tile right there, directly in front of you. And as you reach
I fucking knew it.
and touch the corpse, roll initiative.
Roll a what?
Rolling this.
Roll initiative. As soon as you touch the corpse, you watch as its eyes open up.
Hey, I got it too.
And
Oh
it
no.
immediately
It's alive?
it immediately starts
Nani?
trying to clamber towards you, Corden, like on the ground, basically just towards you. Still trying to stand up.
Okay.
I can't roll for shit!
Uthar, you can start us off. You see this animated corpse beginning to sort of like rise a little bit, trying to sort of half crawl, half stand towards Corden.
Firebolt.
Alright, you're gonna firebolt.
Yep.
Kill it with fire.
Go ahead and target it and
Burn
give me the
that
roll.
thing!
You hear a feminine scream as Corden reaches around for Jimmy. Jimmy!
And then actions. Where is it? Firebolt. Is it cast or attack?
Attack. 25 is a hit.
And then here's the
Fucking
damage.
hell.
That's a lot of damage.
That is
Yeah,
a
no,
lot of
as
damage.
you
A lot of damage.
hold out. Let me see. Do you use a staff or?
I believe it's a arcane focus necklace.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Crystal pendants. I believe that. Yep. Yeah, no, like as you sort of like very quickly you grab hold of the crystal pendant around your neck, holding it up a little bit. Everyone would see this little mote of fire just form at the tip of the pendant, shoot from it, and it hits this animated corpse just sort of like square in the chest. And you watch Corden as it reels a little bit, but then just goes right back towards trying to reach out towards you. Anything else, Uthar?
No, that's all.
Mjolnir.
I'm gonna charge it.
Okay.
Charge up and swing at it, cause while I'm charging, I'll pull out the great axe and then swing at it.
Okay.
Cause what the fuck even is this thing? I don't know, but it's scary, so let's kill it.
I have a handout. I think. No, I do not actually. It's one of the first things I don't have a handout immediately for. That is a hit.
Okay.
All right. So.
I was kind of like double-handed overhead, like bring it down.
Yeah. Let me take a look here. So you did 13.
So it's what, DC 14, I think, or what was it?
Yeah. No.
Something like
How
that?
do you do it?
Yeah. So he's kind of like somewhat flustered. So there's no real like flair to this. He just literally brute force brings the axe down into his skull.
Yeah, no. As you bring the great axe down from overhead, you just cleave completely clean through the corpse. There's no blood at all. Corden, you just kind of watch in front of you as this animated body, just one half falls to the left, the other falls to the right, directly in front of you.
After killing it, he's just gonna immediately like jump 10 feet back. No plague.
And that clears the initiative. Guys, fuck that thing up.
What the hell was that?
A reanimated corpse. Or in other words, a zombie, I guess.
Zombie.
Jimmy. Jimmy with Jimmy. Oh,
Jimmy, I'm about to say, Jimmy was probably like a little ways back, and then as it sees that it's safe, it like runs up and is like next to your feet.
I give it a big hug.
Okay.
As creeped out as Mjolnir is, he's gonna start taking the lead now.
Corden's gonna loot the body.
You don't find
Should we keep
anything of
going?
value on this corpse.
Not even those boots.
Dude, the dude's just wearing underwear, man.
I thought he had boots.
No,
Yeah, but-
it's just leather breeches. That's it.
Oh, okay. Okay, never mind.
Breeches, are those pants or underwear?
They're pants, but these are like very old and rotted
Ugh.
and things like that. So
Yeah, I bet. Shall we keep going forward, party?
May as well.
I mean, clearly there's a source of evil.
Yeah,
here,
definitely.
yes.
There's definitely evil. Yeah.
Definitely a
onwards.
source of dark magic.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
All right, big guy, after you.
Yeah, no, as you continue through this cave mirror near it begins to like close in. It's almost kind of suffocating how claustrophobic this passageway is.
I wanna do perception and just keep an eye out.
Sure. Go ahead and give me that perception. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like as you're sort of looking around, you don't see anything.
Mainly looking up at the top of this mainly looking on the ceiling and all around. I don't want to get ambushed again.
Yeah, you don't see anything on the ceiling. Like there's nothing whatsoever. I will also say it is very dark in here. So, what sources of light do you guys have?
I got a hooded lantern that I bought.
I have 60 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have dark vision as well, so it
So
doesn't matter
two
too
people
much
with dark vision. Uthar, you've got the hooded lamp. Okay. Go ahead and proceed then. As you...
I also, actually, I'm going to use dancing lights.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
All right, if I remember correctly, dancing lights produces up to 4 torch-sized
Yeah,
lights.
so it'd be one in front, one in the middle, one in the back, and
Okay.
then.
So
Yeah, I've only produced 3.
essentially, like one, I like to imagine like you just got these dancing lights. Like one of them is like hovering above Mirnir's head, basically. The other one's hovering.
Yeah, just one above everyone.
Yeah, like there's just this light above everyone's head, producing some light for everyone to use to see with. Mirnir, as you begin to approach, you immediately see like the ceiling like just immediately juts up, and you see a round, high ceilinged cave opens here, and you see 2 narrow exits. One appears to be leading north, and the other appears to be leading towards the south. You see a flat boulder sitting in the center of the cave that's about 6 feet across, 8 foot long, and about 3 feet in height, and you see dark stains color the top of the rock.
Okay. First, I'm gonna scan the room from my position.
You don't see any corpses, bodies, anything of that nature.
Okay,
or-
then I'm gonna slightly creep out only my eyes and look up of this overhead ledge. Like see past it, right? I want to look on the ceiling of this actual cave here.
Okay.
Yeah, because this would be a perfect spot to drop down on someone.
Yeah, as you sort of look up, what was your perception? 15.
15.
As you look up, you said you're like basically just like sort of peeking your head out a little bit, like
exactly.
leaning in and looking up.
Yep. Yeah.
As you do that, you do see like sort of standing and looking down. You see these 2 what appears to be decaying bodies, and you see this wooden box that they're holding in between them. And you can give me a dexterity save with advantage because you only stuck your head out as they drop the box, and you see rocks begin to tumble down directly towards your face.
You see the
13.
chat on?
13.
Yeah.
God damn it, Uthar. Yeah, no, like you just very quickly like duck back, and you watch as these rocks just crumble and slam into the ground directly in front of you.
Glad I checked.
And that is when you
I'm gonna ready
hear-
my weapon, by the way.
Yeah. You can go ahead and roll your initiative. Like you said you're readying your weapon, so I'll give you guys the surprise round, just because you're readying your weapon. You hear a thud as these 2 bodies hit the grounds.
Thought so. Yeah.
And only On saw what I wrote.
No idea what you said. Yeah. Fucking.
I actually rolled well.
It's about time. Erlina, you can start us off. You see
Hog.
these 2 animated bodies just sort of like drop down. Their legs probably kind of give out from underneath them a little bit, but then they rise back up, and they start trying to march towards Mjolnir, just gurgling and doing things of that nature.
God, I hate zombies.
What do you want to do, Aralina?
I'm gonna cast Magic Missile on the all 3 darts on the one on the right, which is the closest one to Mjolnir.
Okay, you can make your target, and then you can roll the.
I'm perfectly in the middle. Which one is the closest?
I said the one on the right.
Okay, I gotcha. I'm sorry, I missed that part. I was being condescending cunt without even listening. I apologize.
Yeah, so you got that targeted. So then magic missile, 3
It's
darts.
3 of them, right?
Yeah. So click the little damage die 3 times.
God damn it! I tried to do 3 of them, but it's just like, nah, we're gonna stop that.
It's okay. Just roll 2
Oh,
more.
yeah, this way.
There we go.
There you go. Yeah, no. As all 3 of these darts just
Wait,
shoot out.
hold on.
Go ahead.
Is that? It needs to be +1 on top of that.
Oh,
It needs to
you're
be 7.
correct. Yeah. Next time, just hit the button 3 times. Because you're not. It's rolling 2d4 plus 1, where it should be. Technically, it should be 3d4 plus 3. So just
Yeah.
I tried to make it faster and easier, but it made it worse. God fucking.
yeah, just hit the button 3 times, buddy. Like you can just rapid kick
It's okay,
click
man.
the button 3 times.
It's a new program. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no, like you watch. I forget what is your focus.
Quarterstaff.
Yeah, you just have your quarterstaff as your focus. Yeah, no, as you sort of like point the quarterstaff, just these 3 darts made out of pure magical energy just shoot out from the tip and just bombard this corpse in the chest. It sort of struggles and reels back, but then regains its composure, and it still seems to be trying to move towards Mjolnir. Because you guys were ready for this. Corden, you're up next.
I want a case. Can I see them? Are they around the corner?
You would barely be able to see them. Yes, like they're like half behind corners, half not for you.
All right, I'll attack the one of them.
Half cover.
And I'm gonna hit it with a firebolt.
So do okay.
Does that hit?
So they should have half cover from you because he
would I
said
be able to
half
move
in,
up?
half out. Yeah.
Yeah, you could move up, but it would be a hit regardless of half cover.
Okay, yeah, I'd probably move up to Aralina anyway.
Okay. Yeah, that is a hit. So go ahead and roll your damage. Hey, Ag Draco, how you doing, man?
Burn!
Nice.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, no, as your focus, I believe, was your ring. So yeah, no, like as you sort of hold your hand out, the little mote of fire begins to form right in front of your ring, shooting out towards this animated corpse, and just bombards it directly in the upper torso. Same thing, like it reels back a little bit, but then regaining its composure is going to proceed to try and march towards Mjolnir. Anything else on your turn?
Nope. Can't do
Uthar.
that.
I'll follow suit and use Firebolt on Zombie 2.
Okay.
Attack.
That is a hit
Good shot.
for 5 damage. Let's see here. Yeah, no, like you watch like your fire, the little mote of fire that you create from your pendant, just shoots forth, striking this animated corpse in the face, and you watch as it like falls to the ground, and then proceeds to start getting back up.
Yeah, that ends my turn.
Nani?
Not that button. There we go. And Mjolnir, that brings us to you.
Alright. Mjolnir's gonna step forth and swing at zombie number 1.
Again, no real flair to this strike. Just a utilitarian sort of flustered strike.
Okay. That is a hit. For 13.
Lucky number 13.
How do you do it?
Same thing, right? Overhead, two-handed,
Yeah.
cleave to his head.
Yeah, no, just once
Very
again, just
utilitarian.
bringing the great axe down, just cleaving through this animated corpse. You watch as one half falls one way and the other falls the other.
Yep.
Anything else?
And I think I have a little bit of movement, so I'll move to block here, or I guess in a way that I won't fuck with these guys. So probably like move. I don't want to move into the room though. I'll kind of like get like here.
Okay.
I don't want to leave. Was I in his space? I don't know if I was. I was like, where was I?
You were there.
I don't want to leave his space, but I also kind of like want to.
Yeah, so
I guess
you
here.
would need to be.
Well,
in
I'll
that
just go
zone.
here.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just go here.
All right. And thus ends the surprise rounds, which brings us back to the top of the turn order. Erlina.
I don't want to waste Firebolt. Well,
Firebolt's a cantrip. You can cast cantrips as many times as you want.
fuck it. Let's burn the corpse.
Yeah, cantrips you can cast as many times as you want. It's only first level spells, so.
And I'm still
You-
locked onto him.
You had used a magic missile, right?
Yeah, so I can't use magic missile until a rest.
Well, no, you still have one more spell slot.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so you could use another
It's just
magic
I'm gonna
missile, but there's no
I'm
point
gonna
in
have
using
to,
it
I'm
here.
gonna make use of the shield eventually.
Holy shit.
It was loud, huh?
That
Yeah, it was scary. What the fuck?
That is a hit.
And I want to wait like 2 weeks to play Atlas. Holy fuck.
Fuck!
For
Oof.
1.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, you watch as like it once again falls, but then just starts rising back up.
Oh,
God
good shit.
damn it!
We killed the one that was way higher in initiative. Now it's just poor old slow zombie.
Yeah, anything else on your turn?
No.
Gordon.
I'm gonna cast another firebolt.
All right.
Burn the fucking corpse.
Burn the witch.
I mean, I think we're all burning the corpse.
That's the attempt, yes. That is a hit.
Man, I wish I had fire.
For 3. Once again, you see it fall. You see it rise back up.
Pop champ zombie.
Fucking damn it! Just
He's
die!
back. Play.
Anything else on your turn?
Gorgeous is gonna flip at the bird. And be like, die, you asshole! Jimmy, oh, you didn't hear me say that. Die, you son of a bitch. Yeah, that's it.
That music was a little loud for me. China. This track is just obnoxiously
Burn
loud.
it finally.
Yeah, Draco. A couple of people in this group are a little new to D&D.
Is it my turn?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Firebolt. Let's burn it. Let's keep burning it.
Yeah, just burn, burn, burn.
3 fireballs.
That is a
fucked
natural
over.
20.
Oh. Fucking
Oh
hell.
boy.
Go ahead and
Good luck, buddy.
yeah.
For 6.
It is for 6.
Oh yeah, but you're
You also do have the table, which I'm just curious to see what you get.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll for me.
77.
That's a lot of damage.
You can roll 10d8s.
What?
They fall asleep for 1 minute. Wait a second.
They fall asleep for
Yeah,
1 minute.
yeah. Which
But-
unfortunately is pointless as this
Yeah.
little mote of fire just pierces directly through the skull of this animated corpse, and you watch finally as it falls to the ground and stays down this time.
How did he do 77?
What's Well, he
No,
rolled
that's not
77 for the
damage.
crit table.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's the effect
okay.
that happened. Like, if he wasn't dead, he would have fell asleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Night, night, dead man.
All right, that takes you guys out of initiative.
Is anyone hurt? Did anyone take damage from that?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Let's keep going.
Yeah.
Enemies are too slow to touch us.
Corn's gonna
Hold,
take a-
hold. I'm gonna hold
Guys.
him back.
Oh.
I'm gonna check the ceiling one more time.
Okay. Yeah, as you sort of peek your head out, look up, you don't see anything this time.
Okay. Alright, now we go.
So yeah, before you in this room, you have this flat boulder sitting in the center of the cave, 6 feet across, 8 feet long, 3 feet high. You see dark stains color its top, and you see a passageway leading to the north and a passageway leading to the south.
As Corn passes the corpse, can he kick it? Just
Yeah.
as he's walking by. Okay. Shit.
Yeah, Draco, I've been
Can you
playing
move
D&D.
this boulder, big man?
I've been playing D&D since
Can you move this boulder?
3.5.
I'd
I've been a
rather not
DM
touch it.
since.
Why don't we flip a coin? See which way we go.
I've been a DM since 4.
Do you have a
That's
point?
Clay, now that I'm closer, what are the dark stains for the audience?
You can tell, like, as you get a little closer, you can tell the dark stains are dry blood.
Hmm.
Great, one blood.
Was it like a sacrifice altar? Like,
I'm not touching that.
You can't really tell what it was used for.
okay.
Possible plague on it.
Alright, who's flipping the coin?
Oh wow, you have been a long time player.
I'm pretty sure On can, because we don't have access to D2.
Yeah, you have
No, we should. Oh, maybe.
been playing a lot
the
longer than I
commands?
have.
I'll roll.
I
I'll
can
roll a
flip
d20.
it.
Just roll a d4. If it's odds, we go south. If it's even, we go north.
Yeah, I was going
hold
to do the
on.
same thing with a
So
D20.
hold on.
Oh, d20.
No, hold on.
That's just-
Uthar,
yeah.
right click on the D6. Do you see a little
Okay.
box that has like 3 symbols in it?
Yep.
Click on that. And then
Oh.
the second one is D2.
Oh, cool.
I
Alright, which way was that?
don't think we decided.
I forgot to mess
Yeah, we didn't
Alright.
decide which
Alright,
one was
alright.
Alright.
There's
So,
actually
So
a system.
heads north.
There's actually a
tails
system in Fantasy
south.
Grounds for this, but
Oh,
I
yeah?
forget what it is. I'll look it up for the next time this situation arises. But there's
Alright,
actually a voting
heads.
system.
Heads we go north.
Heads
and
north.
Tails we
Tails
go the other way.
south. Yeah. Alright,
we
which
go
one was
south.
heads and which one was tails?
South is
That
tails.
one was heads. One is heads, two is.
Oh, we
So
going
north.
Alright, so you guys are going to
Yeah.
go to the
Alright.
north entrance. Alright.
Alright, I'll start heading down. I'll keep an eye on the ceiling.
Okay. Yeah, the passageway starts to get very tight here as you
Yeah.
go further into this little
Well,
crevice.
looks like we gotta go one by one.
Hey, Corden, take the lead on this one since you can fit through easily.
Yeah, go ahead.
You got this one. Oh, okay. All right.
We can't fit.
Uthar, you look after Jimmy for me. And I pick up Uthar and say it's gonna be okay. Daddy'll be right back. And I put him.
Pick up
in
Uthar?
his hands.
Yeah, I
mean,
heard that.
You have nothing to say.
I pick up
This
Jimmy.
3-foot gnome is picking up an almost 6-foot tall human, ladies and gentlemen.
I pick up Jimmy and put him in Uthar's arms. And I say it's gonna be okay. And I will walk inside.
Alright.
If I can grab my thing.
Alright, so you're
All
going to continue forward. As you sort of like round this corner, Corden, you do see a small opening. It leads into a relatively small open cave. You see motionless humanoid figures dressed in dirty clothes or scraps of armor propped against the walls of this cave.
I am launching.
Some are little more than
Okay.
skeletons with wisps of hair and skin stretched tightly over their bones, while others appear to be fresher. You do see a few old short swords lie on the dusty floor as well.
So, I don't trust this. I'm gonna cast a minor illusion, and I'm gonna just make it look like there's a wall in front of me.
Okay. You're
And
gonna
then
you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
mimic the
cast-
stone wall and just put it in front of you so that it looks like it's just
Yeah.
a sealed room.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I am gonna cast Firebolt at one of the figures. Like
Okay.
one of the armored ones.
Okay. Let's see.
I just like roll a d6 to choose which one.
I didn't say how many there were.
Oh. How many do I see?
12.
Should have asked that first.
You see 12
Oh.
corpses
You
in
should
total.
always ask that before you make a move.
Oh, okay then. I'm gonna turn around and be like, there's 12 bodies in there. Do we wanna go in?
A gnome with
Based on the
gauntlets of
prior
ogre
issues
power.
and prior enemies we have seen, I'd rather not encounter any more zombies unless need be.
Does anyone have oil?
I don't.
What about the lantern? Lantern can do probably oil.
Yeah, I probably have some oil for the lantern, right?
You'd probably have, like, maybe half a flask left.
Yeah, I'll let them use the half the flask. I'm using
We-
dancing lights.
We set a trap and lure them.
Why don't we just?
I will hold it and you guys clink them.
How about we just throw all the oil in there, let it soak for a second, and then we just light it on fire.
How big is the room?
It's not that big.
It's a 4x4, and he has a half a flask. I think one flask is 5 feet, 5 by 5 feet, from what I remember correctly.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to douse the entire room with half a flask.
Yeah.
But we can do
So we make a
Oh,
like
okay.
a firewall.
That's what I'm saying. Like douse most of the zombies, though.
Oh, you want to
Not
douse
the
this?
room.
Why don't we just make the entrance get on fire for a bit? We can put it out later. And make them, if they want to get to us, walk through. Or we can just cast spells through.
That works.
Because we don't want these guys coming in from behind us when we go into the South Passageway.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we're gonna make like a firewall, I guess.
Okay.
I'll how to do this? Okay. I'm actually I'm gonna say, hold on. I'm gonna go outside, like outside of the cave, and go see if I can find some dried thatch or some twigs and stuff. Right? Get some fuel, and then just like bring it here and line the floor of this passage that we're standing in right now with like dried thatch and stuff.
Okay. I'd say it takes you probably 5 minutes or so, like just walking
Okay,
out of the
yeah.
cave, finding enough dried, twigs and leaves and things of that nature that you could line the floor with. While he's doing that, what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm just
Watching
thinking.
in awe as this beast comes up with the plan. No, I'm keeping a close eye on them from behind the illusion.
Okay, yeah. You don't see any movement from any of the corpses.
Alright, so just line the floor with thatch, wood, whatever I found, and then I'll turn to the group.
Right. We lure, then light. I'll hold them in the fire.
All right, that sounds good. We can hit them one by one and see if anything bad happens.
So he's gonna like actually hold his hand out for the oil.
Think we can throw the oil on last so that we can do it as we escape, or should we?
No. What I'm thinking, right, is to douse the thatch and the twigs and the wood with the oil to make it, you know, burn.
Okay.
Like basically, I want it to all light up at once. There shouldn't be a delay. So we lure them into the hallway and then light it.
All right, that sounds good.
All
Does
right.
someone want to do the honors?
So to lure them, we can either make a noise or one of you can shoot them and run out.
I'm just gonna shoot them.
Okay.
So,
So-
We'll hit each one once.
so Corden, you're
So
you're gonna
here's
step back.
here's where I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I'm gonna be in the
stand.
back with Jimmy.
Okay. And then Corden,
I'll
you're
be like right here.
and then Uthar, you're gonna walk up, and yeah, as you peer into the room, you see, as I mentioned, these 12 corpses. They're some are a little more than skeletons with wisps of hair and skin stretched tightly over their bones. Others appear to be fresher. You see several old short swords lying on the dusty floor. Almost all of them are propped against the wall of the cave. A couple of them are like laying face down, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the fresher ones first.
Okay. Like as soon as you hold out your pendant and the little mote of fire appears and just pings into this somewhat fresher corpse, you don't see any movement. Same with the second. I'd say there's 3 fresh corpses in total. As you sort of like ping the fresh corpses, nothing happens.
Yeah, I'll move on
Fucking
to.
jebaited.
I'll move on to the rest of them. Just hit them one by one.
The first skeletal corpse, nothing happens. The second, again, no movement. The third, go ahead and let me see here. You can actually go ahead and give me an actual attack roll. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure, like, very easily would have been a hit regardless, but I just wanted to make sure. This one, as the little mote pings out and hits this skeletal corpse, you immediately see it like shoot up to its feet.
Yep, I'm gone.
And as it's shooting up to its feet, you see 2 more immediately rise as well, and they would begin marching forward. It is roll initiative.
All right. So where are you gonna be positioned?
Yeah,
Luther?
I'm running out, so I'll probably be making it right here by the time we start, I
Gotcha.
guess.
Natural
keep-
20, -1.
Oof. All right, boys, keep it steady. Don't light it until we see the whites of their eyes.
Zombies don't have whites in their eyes.
Huh? What's that?
Zombies are
What's
fucking
up?
lifeless.
Did I did
Adelina.
damage
Huh?
with a fireball, right?
Yes, so you can pick one of those 3, target it, and you can roll damage. Okay.
Nice.
All right. Erlina, you start us off.
Well, I can't technically hit them with anything. 'cause I
You
can't
can hold your
see them.
action.
So yeah, I'm gonna hold it for now.
Okay. What action are you holding, and what are the conditions?
I was gonna hold Firebolt because I just want to burn all the corpses.
Okay, so you're gonna hold Firebolt until a skeleton sort of like rounds the corner within view, and then you'll release the Firebolt.
Yes, burn the
Okay.
corpses.
Since he's a newer player, can I help him a little bit with this?
Yeah. Go right ahead.
Okay. So, hold your action till the floor lights on fire, and then you attack the one that is closest to you. Like,
Alright.
make that your trigger. Because I want them all to be on the floor when we light it for maximum damage.
Yep.
Okay. All right, you're gonna hold your action. Corden.
I want to hold my action until I see a skeleton, and I'd like to launch a firebolt at it because someone's already got the right.
Okay.
Again, same thing with this.
Yeah.
Hold it till like the floor lights on fire.
Yep.
All right. Brings us to this Skeletor. We have 30 feet of movement. So. Yeah, no, you watch as this skeleton sort of like bounds the corner, just shambling forward. Just. It's got this short sword in its hand, just shambling towards you. Brings us to this one, who will be doing the same thing. And that brings us to you, Mjolnir.
I will ready an action to basically shove whatever comes close to me.
Okay. So you're gonna shove whatever gets closest to you.
Yep.
Between the three whatever comes around the corner.
Yeah. Any enemy that comes close to me within my attacking range, I will shove them.
Okay. And Uthar.
I'm lighting the fire.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna light the fire now,
Go on, lad.
or
No.
Yeah. Well, okay. Well, we got the thatch. Like they can't. The last guy won't be on it.
Yeah.
Right. He
It's
won't
okay,
reach
it'll probably
it. So
burn
go on.
the
Yeah.
piece
Go
of it.
ahead.
Yeah, I'm hitting it with firebolt.
okay. So you're gonna hit the ground with the firebolt, igniting the oil and the thatch and things of that nature, and just erupts immediately into a very quick burst of flames. Corden and Erlina, you can give me your ready actions as this fire bursts out of the grounds, enveloping both of these skeletons.
I'm gonna hit the first skeleton. I just want me to roll, or Aralina goes first, actually?
Yeah, well, I mean,
You gotta shoot him.
Yeah, you guys can roll your attacks respectively. Either one of you can lead this off. That is a hit. Almost a
Good
crit.
shot. Good shot.
Jeez.
Okay. And Erlina. That's
Good
another
fucking
hit.
shots, boys.
Wait, you only got a +2 for your damage mod? For your attack? Wow.
He got really screwed on stat rolls. Yeah, no, this you watch as this mode of fire just bursting forward out of your quarterstaff, Erlina. You watch as the bones just immediately start to give way and just clatter into the grounds.
And then catch on fire.
Skeletons. Easy kills.
Anything else on your turn, Uthar?
No.
All right, that's going to bring us to this Skeletor.
Yeah.
And he will get to there. That takes us back to the top of the turn order, Erlina.
Time to burn the next one. Burn the heathen.
We just firing squatted these three.
Hey, I mean,
See, boys?
after
Planning.
what you had already encountered in here, I mean, I don't blame you. That's a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah, I rolled another 5 damage.
All right. Anything else on your turn? As the mode of fire just bursts forth out of your quarterstaff, hitting this skeleton like sort of square in the face, but it sort of shakes it off a little bit and continues to chatter and try to clamber forward. Corden.
I'm gonna hit the second one in the face. Or I'm
No, you are not. As you release the mote of fire from your ring, like maybe you just got a little overzealous, but you watch as this mote of fire just shoots up and into the ceiling, basically.
The flames are too tall for him to see.
Yeah.
Whoopsie. Yeah.
Anything else on your turn? Forgot to ask before I moved it on.
That's all good.
Okay. That brings us to this skeleton who is still in the fire. And he is going to continue to clamber forwards.
Is he gonna take damage every square, or?
No, he already took his damage on his turn. Probably.
Yeah, he takes damage once on the start of his turn.
Okay.
Puts him in range for your held action. You can try to shove him back if you want.
That was from the previous. Okay, sure, I'll take it.
Well,
So.
it had never actually gotten to your turn. I think you hold
Oh,
your
okay.
action
Oh,
until the start of your
okay.
turn.
Oh, okay. So.
If I remember correctly.
How would I do a? How would I do a shove? Would I just like athletics or
So,
strength,
it
or would I just do one of my attacks,
It
like a
would-
great axe, but shoving?
Contested athletics.
Okay. I'm fine with this.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you managed to shove him back. You would get.
Did he get knocked prone or nothing? Yeah.
Nah, you just shove him
Okay.
back. Like he
Yeah.
maintains his footing, but you push him back away from you.
Nice.
See, that was fine.
Back to the pit.
So it was 15 feet to get there. Then he gets shoved back 5 feet. So he still has movement. Which
I was hoping they would take damage every square.
Yeah, you can hope.
That's okay.
Yeah, you can hope.
Yeah.
Yeah, he would shamble back up, clattering and shimmying the entire way. And as he approaches you again, you see the short sword that he has in his hand, like he raises it up, and he's going to try to lash at you, or stab at you, rather, with it.
Yeah.
Because they are piercing. 13 to hit.
That hits.
For 3 damage. Yeah, as he just like very quickly just jabs into you. It probably doesn't go too deep. It just sort of catches you in the lower abdomen a little bit. It's not a very deep wound.
The flesh wound.
But the flesh wounds. Mjolnir, that brings us to you.
Alright, I will bring down the axe upon him.
The Axe of Justice.
The axe of justice?
That is a hit.
Justice!
Just ice.
Hey, Fat Paws.
Ugh.
Hey, Fat Paws, thank you for that follow, by the way. Yeah, how do you do it?
Again, utilitarian from the top, cleave to the head.
Yeah, no, you just watch as the bones just give way beneath this great axe and just start crumbling and splitting and falling all over the place. Anything else on your turn?
No.
Alright. And Uthar, that brings us to you. The skeleton isn't around the corner yet, so you can't see him.
Alright. I'll move down a space and ready in action to hit him when I do see him.
Okay, so you're gonna ready
With
firebolt?
Firebolt.
Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, you would immediately, like, not long after you sort of, like, raise the pendant and prepare it, you would see him turn the corner, so you can go ahead and roll the attack. And as he steps into the fire...
19.
It is a hit. For 8 damage. You did not target him, but how do you do it?
My bad. Oh, just let him just shatter against the wall behind him.
Yeah, no, you just release the mote of fire, and as it just flies into the skeleton's corpse, you watch as it just rams back into the wall and just begins to crumble, bones falling here and there. Well done, boys. Well done.
Only 3 damage that fight.
Takes you out of initiative.
Well, shall we let this burn and then investigate the room?
Yeah. Hey, I like the idea of that.
Yeah, it probably, like, because of the oil, like, it burns rather quickly. I'd say probably, 5-6 minutes before it's finally subsided and you can walk through into the room.
Yeah. When it's done burning, I'll walk through.
Same here.
Yeah, no, you can, like I said, 5-6 minutes give or take. You can go ahead and proceed into the room and investigate if you want.
Yep, I shall roll an investigation.
May I as well,
Skills.
actually?
Yeah.
You want to roll individual or help me?
Like I said, you can either roll yourself or you can help him look, which would give him advantage.
Nah, I'd probably look myself.
Okay, so 2 separate investigation checks, one from each of you. Uthar,
Natural 1.
You don't find anything of value at all. Like, maybe you just got really unlucky, maybe Corden potentially got to the corpses just a little before you. Who knows?
There's a lot of smoke in there, and I'm so short, it doesn't affect me.
Yeah. Corden, like, as you're sort of, like, going through the corpses in the room, as I mentioned, 3 of them seem kind of fresh. The rest were all, like, very, literally skin and bones. Skin very tight. You would, however, find 7 copper and 4 silver in total amongst, like, all of the corpses in the room. But outside of that and the old short swords on the grounds, there are 2 old short swords. You wouldn't find anything else.
Good.
Okay. Good job, boys. By the way, that was a good encounter.
Yeah.
Clean. I want to actually take the other corpses, the other 9 corpses, and like put them in a pile.
Okay.
And
Burn them!
burn them.
Yeah.
Fire style.
Okay. Yeah, no, you...
Just reignite the stuff
So
in
I'll
the hallway.
work on that. Well, yeah, I doubt there's anything left.
There's nothing left in the hallway.
So I'll probably go get more thatch, more twigs, more wood.
Yeah. All right. You would be able to do that. I'd say, like, between getting the thatch and things like that and piling the corpses all together, it takes you probably about 15 minutes. And
Yeah.
then you would very easily be able to set it on fire and begin burning the corpses.
May they
Well?
go on to their ancestral realm.
Yeah.
All right. So now you guys only have that one passageway leading south.
And I think that's where we're headed.
Alright, let's go.
That's gonna be so amazing when I get level 2, man.
Oh, I bet.
Me too, man. Me too.
Because then I can heal you.
Ooh. Alright, Clay, describe this to me.
Oh, you know it, baby.
Weave that tapestry.
This narrow passage is about 10 feet high in most places with rough, irregular walls. Protruding spurs on the walls are coated in dried blood. Eventually, as you're going through this passageway, you would start to see that it widens out. You see what appears to be a star-shaped cavern ahead has many clefts in its walls. Only 2 across the cavern seem large enough to traverse. Before you walk into the room, as you like sort of peer around the corner looking into the room, you see, the clefts in the walls and things of that nature. You do see several, what appears to be animated corpses sort of like lurching about the area.
Several.
You see 3 in total. One
Okay.
of them appears to have been costumed and dressed like a bear. Another dressed as a lady
Sorry,
with a...
what?
Yes, costumed and dressed up to imitate and look like a bear. One of them
fuck?
dressed in a very frilly dress with thick makeup. It almost looks like it was supposed to appear like a lady. And the last appears to have been dressed up with makeup and things of the sort to look like a jester with jingling bells on its collar and sleeves.
Have they noticed me?
Um,
We're not stealthing.
No, we are not.
they do like sort of like turn and look towards you, and then immediately begin to put on sort of a play, I'll call it. The jester begins like sort of dancing back and forth. The bear, like the one dressed as a bear, like sort of like standing on its 2 feet, like raises its hands up, like sort of imitating a bear, like trying to make itself look bigger. The one dressed as a lady, like probably
Right.
holding a hand up to her face, and the other hand like out towards you, like imitating, you know, that typical, you know, oh stop it kind of motion bullshit. They don't appear to attack you. It seems more like they're trying to put on a play for you.
I guess I'll play along, and like move towards the bear, and kind of like fake motion me attacking it,
And as
without
you do-
actually attacking it.
As you do that, everybody roll initiative.
Damn it! I tried to play along. Fuck.
I was literally just gonna clap and walk by him. That's what I was gonna do.
As you do that, just go ahead and roll initiative.
Yay!
You've been getting really good initiatives tonight. Holy shit! Aside from that first one that
Oh,
you got,
only recently.
yeah, you got
I only
screwed
got
on your
13.
first initiative, but you've been golden since. Yeah, no, you guys all go before the zombies here.
Oh, good. Just not in a position to do anything about it at the moment.
Alright, I'll reposition. I think.
I mean, technically he did attack them, so
Well, it was like a fake attack. It was like
yeah,
mock
like,
attack.
you
You
were,
know?
yeah, he was like mocking it. However, like as soon as you stepped into the room, like they stopped the guys and
okay.
basically just started lurching towards you.
You're baited again.
Pretty much, yeah.
God damn it. Next time I see a play, I'm gonna fucking firebomb it.
So, Corden, you start us off. Mirnir, you tried to imitate the play, so they have a surprise round on you.
Damn it.
I tried to. No, I didn't.
No,
Me,
Mirnir.
I did.
Mirnir tried to
Oh.
imitate the play, so they have a surprise
okay.
round on him.
I got sucked into the memes. They baited me.
Yeah, so you three get to go before the zombies, but the zombies get to go before Mirnir.
All right. Since
At least for this
Mimi's
round.
out there, I'm going to cast Minor Illusion and make it look like a 3-inch thick, like glass, not mirror, window appears a hallway in front of us, like we're walled off by a mirror,
Okay.
or not a mirror, a window.
Okay, so you're just sort of like creating this makeshift window that seals off the hallway in front of Uthar.
Like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, you know
In
what? No,
front of
no.
Uthar?
I'll make it stone.
Okay, so you're gonna mimic the stone walls and just make it look like there's no entrance into that portion of
Yeah.
the cave.
Yeah, and it's one way, so we can.
Yeah, so you guys can see out, but unless they actually walk up to it, it just looks like stone to them. All right, anything else in your turn?
I think that's my action.
I believe it is. Let me double check. Minor illusion. Yes. Aralina.
So I'm gonna move up here, and then I'm not sure if I'm in range to hit any of them at the moment.
You would be able to target.
Fireball is like 120 feet.
Yeah, like you're in range. You would be able to see.
Line of sight. Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be able to see all of them except for the one directly beneath Mirnir.
So I'll cast Firebolt on that on zombie 3.
All right, go ahead and give me the roll as you hold the quarterstaff out. Yeah, no, that is a hit as the mote of fire just shoots out of the tip of the quarterstaff, hitting this animated corpse in the chest. It sort of like stumbles back a little bit, but then begins to lurch forward, still intent on trying to claw and rip at Mjolnir. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right, that brings us to you, Uthar.
Firebolt on zombie 3.
Okay.
I need to do
Might as
this.
well kill off one of them.
Did you? Oh yeah, he did a minor illusion. Never mind.
Yes. That is a hit, surprisingly. Yeah, no, as the mote of fire just flies out of the pendant, just strikes this animated corpse in the chest again. Once again, it stumbles back, but then coming back stationary on its feet, arms sort of outstretched, begins to move towards Mjolnir.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else?
No.
Alright, that brings us to the zombies.
Welcome to the Clay Crits Me portion of the podcast.
Mjolnir, you're
Or
not
the
technically in a tile, so
session.
pick which tile you want to be in. You can pick any of the
picked
4.
one.
Alright.
Oh, any of the 4.
Yeah,
Okay.
so either that one,
That'll be my 4th. Yeah, I'll
Okay.
pick this one.
All right. So yeah, this zombie sort of like moving up is going to just sort of slam into you with its entire body, basically. That is a miss. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. As it just sort of like slams, I said it slams with its entire body, but like it just sort of flings its arm out towards you, and you just sort of like very quickly duck back a little bit, moving out of the way. Brings us to this zombie, who would do the same thing, just sort of slamming its arms out towards you. For a 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
As you take 2 bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
And then finally brings us to our last actor, the bear.
Oh man.
As it
The
sort
most
of,
formidable enemy.
as it just sort of like sombers up towards you once again, slamming its arms down towards you. On another miss, very quickly you just managed to dodge back once more.
Okay.
My goodness.
And that brings us to the top of the turn order. Corden, you're up.
I want that zombie 3 to burn.
All right. That's the one dressed like a lady, by the way. That's a hit.
Wow.
She's a dumb
Wow.
bride.
Team.
All right, so you did 7 damage.
You dumb bride. Get off my main man, murder.
Yeah, how do you do it?
We are focusing on my ring, and I say just that. I say, you dumb broad, get off my man, murder. And I look down at Jimmy. I look back up, and I release the firebolt.
Yeah, as you release the little mote of fire, just it slams into the animated corpse's face, and you watch as it just sort of like stumbles back a little bit and then collapses to the ground.
The makeup
Okay.
was terrible.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
All right, that brings us to you, Arlena.
Well, time to strike firebolt at a different zombie this time. We'll strike it at the first zombie.
Yeah, you from that
Yeah.
position, you can really only see number 1.
We've got such a diverse moveset, you guys.
Yeah, just firebolt, firebolt, firebolt. That's a hit. Go ahead and give me the damage.
I'm waiting for the
That's a
day
hit.
where we beat an enemy that's resistant to
That's
fire.
it.
Yeah, no, that's the only thing I have to do to fuck this entire party over. Here's an enemy
Yeah.
that's resistant to fire, guys. Good luck.
Here's a fire elemental enemy.
Hey, don't worry.
It's just our cantrip. I'm not saying fire.
Don't worry, it's called elemental evil. I'm sure there will be
Yeah,
no.
We're
as-
fucked if we ever fight a beholder.
As
I'll
you
play-
release the
Oh,
mote
God.
of fire, it just slams into the animated corpse, just hitting it in the chest. It seems to have shrugged it off, like not really concerns about that amount of damage being caused to it.
Was that
Anything
the bear?
else? Yes,
Yeah,
that's
that is the bear.
Anything else on your turn?
The most flammable one.
Yeah, all of you are just sort of like, for a split moment, you just hear this very like guttural noise come out of Erlina. Like, it's relatively loud.
The fuck are you saying, man?
She's speaking demonic.
Keeps
Pretty much.
like if you look at the chat log, it's just fucking Erlina saying shit all day.
Yeah.
No one can understand. The fuck are you saying?
That's the point. You're not supposed to understand. Only
I
God
approve.
himself can understand us.
I approve. Alright.
If the audience could know, though, you know.
Yeah,
That's
the
true.
Audience
Yeah,
can
the
know.
audience knows.
Yeah, the audience knows what Uthar says, but I don't.
I speak in Gnomish. I think everyone in the party speaks Gnomish.
Uthar,
know.
I love you. Anything else on your turn, Erlina? Alright, Mjolnir, that brings us to you. You've got this one animated corpse dressed as a zombie and another dressed as a jester in front of you.
As a bear and a jester, yeah?
Yep.
I will attack the jester.
Okay.
Yeah, just an attack.
That is a hit.
Okay.
Yeah, as you
14.
bring the great axe down, you probably like cleave off one of its arms. But it's still like the other arm raises and it's getting ready to like just try to slam into you once again. It's not too phased about the loss of an arm.
Should I rage?
Nah.
Well, we're gonna burn the other zombie, and I'm sure that zombie will just.
Yeah, one of them is gonna get to hit me, but is it negligible enough for me not to care? Yeah, fuck it. I'll end my turn.
All right. Uthar,
I don't
that
think I
brings
can
us to you.
bonus action anything. Yeah.
I am actually going to magic missile,
Okay.
missile.
and it's
Oh,
going to be
not fireball.
it's going to be 1 missile on zombie 1 and 2 on zombie 2.
Okay.
All right, so I'm targeting zombie 1 now.
All right, go ahead and hit the first roll. All right, yeah, and you watch this little bolt of pure energy just shoots out and hits this zombie like square in the chest. It sort of shrugs back, but then goes back to lunging towards Mjolnir. The other two bolts, you see them like sort of clip into the shoulder of this zombie and shrugs back a little bit, and then once again just continues to try and slam forwards. Anything else in your turn?
That'd be all.
Alright,
Y'all.
that brings us to the jester, who is going to try and slam out his last arm and hit you with it, Mjolnir.
What? He picked up his other arm and he's swinging it at me?
No, his other arm is
Yeah, I know.
attached.
I know, but that would have been so much more funny.
You're right. So actually, that's what he's going to do. He's going to reach down and pick up the arm
Yeah.
and just smack you with it, or at least he's going to try. Once again, you just dodge out of the way.
Nice.
And then this zombie will also try and slam one of its arms into you, but you just very quickly dodge out of the way. And so
Awesome.
you tell me this
These
is where I
zombies are
crit
missing a
you,
lot.
but I haven't rolled above a 10 once.
Man, Clay,
Gordon, you're up.
you have crit me 20 times in one session on my other fucking character with 19 AC, and you refuse to do it here when I have 12.
I
I
know.
love it.
I'm so
I love
salty.
it.
I know.
So much salt, you have no idea.
It's the way the dice
Hey,
roll, man.
Can I see zombie 2?
Not from that angle.
I'm gonna hit zombie 1. Hit him with another fireball.
Burn the heathens!
That is a hit.
Holy shit, I'm pretty damn sure that hits.
Yeah, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Give me that.
Burn
fucking
the heathen!
D10.
Yeah, no, you watch as the mote of fire just shoots out of the ring, just catches the bear costumed zombie sort of like in the face. It stumbles back just a little tiny bit, but then goes back into its regular form and just gets ready to slam down into Mjolnir once again. Anything else?
Corn's getting really annoyed. That's all I'm gonna say. And nope. Actually, yeah, that's all my actions.
Okay, Erlina. As Erlina continues to speak out in
Bear dead! Die!
as Erlina
Yep.
continues to speak out in this language that none of you understand.
Yep. Uh-huh.
I will burn the bear again!
That's a hit.
Oh, I forgot to put my horn link.
I thought you rolled a 2 and had plus 17. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, as this little mote of fire just strikes the zombie in the face, like you watch as once again it just stumbles back, comes back, and just gets ready to slam into Mjolnir. Anything else?
Why can't I have guiding bolts yet?
Me too, man. Me too.
Alright, that's gonna bring us to you, Mjolnir. You see the corpse sort of costumed as a bear, like a lot of its decayed skin is very charred at this point, like it's burned. The scent of burned, decaying flesh is probably like clogging up your nostrils at this point. The other zombie had one arm cut off by you. It's now picked that up and is getting ready to swing it at you, like
Again. Right, I'm gonna hit the guy with the arm.
okay. So you hit the jester.
Yeah.
Go right ahead. Give me the attack roll.
Okay.
That is a hit.
Kill him.
All right, 16.
16.
Kill him good.
So hold on, let me very quickly.
Whoops.
Yeah, like you bring the great axe down, you probably like cleave through its body, not enough to completely cut it in half, but like you're pretty sure as you watch it fall to the ground that it's going to stay down, and as you turn your attention towards the bear, you hear as it begins to rise back up.
You what? Did it do a DC fucking
21
26? 21? Are you fucking kidding me, Clay?
Made it. 18 plus 3. You can
Are
look
you
at,
fucking
you can
kidding
look
me?
at the stream right now if you want.
Oh my god, I'm looking at the fucking stream. What
18
the
plus
fuck?
3.
I'm uninstalling
Wow.
this game. I'm uninstalling my life.
Anything else you want to do on your turn?
Can I kick this, kick him?
No.
Not to damage, I just want to kick him out of principle.
Oh, yeah.
Like as a
I
free
mean, yeah,
action?
like, no, like, just out of principle, yeah, I'll give that to you. Like,
Yeah.
Just very
Yeah, I
quickly,
kick-
like,
I
kick its foot or
like,
something.
Yeah,
Anything else
kick
on
him
your
in the
turn?
shin or something. No, I have nothing.
Uthar, that brings us to you.
Kill these
Firebolt,
fucks.
firebolt on zombie 1.
Okay. That's a hit.
Fucking
It's a
swear.
10.
15.
You watch as it falls to the ground and then begins to rise back up once
Oh my
again.
god! PogChamp zombies! 2 of them now! God damn it!
I might as well just keep that zombie sheet open.
Yeah.
Anything else on your turn, Uthar?
No.
Alright, that brings us to the Jester. He's gonna take his arm that he's holding that you cut off and just smack you in the face with it.
Yeah, he's
That's-
like half
that's an
dangling.
improvised
Like,
weapon.
he's-
12 to
He's,
hit.
Yeah, that makes it breaks it.
As he smacks you in the face with his
Wow!
own arm for 7.
Fuck! I'm so pissed!
And then this one just sort of like tries to slam both of its arms around you,
God
almost
damn
kind of
it.
like imitating a bear hug, but it's actually trying to like hit you. 13 to hit.
Yeah, I'm down probably.
And
Yeah, I'm down.
yeah, just you watch as this one just sort of slams into the side of your head.
I
And
should have
just,
fucking raged.
just it slams into the side of your head, and just for a few brief moments you struggle, and then everything begins to go black as you fall to the ground. You guys see this as Mjolnir falls.
It's like a boom, right? Like,
yeah, like just fucking hits the ground hard. Gordon, what do you want to do?
I'm casting magic missile.
Okay.
I just want to say I didn't let go of my weapon,
Okay.
First one.
Okay. So you're
no
gonna
matter how
one
unconscious.
bolt towards the first one for now. Go ahead and roll.
It's not there. That is. Oh, that's because it's. Third.
Okay, so DC of 10.
What was the second zombie's damage roll on me? Out of curiosity.
Oh, like the overall damage?
No, the bear's attack on me.
Oh, the bear is just
What was
straight
the
up attack.
damage number?
5 plus 1.
Yeah. Fuck. That still fucked me
Yeah,
up.
no,
make
you
it.
watch as this little bolt of energy pierces through the zombie's head. You watch as it falls to the ground and then once again stands back up. Your second bolt?
I'm hitting him again.
DC of 9. Once again, bolt of energy through the head, and you watch as it falls and stands back.
Oh my god.
And another DC of 9. This time you watch as the bolt goes through the head, and this time it actually stays on the ground.
Jesus Christ.
God.
Anything else on your
Fucking.
turn?
You didn't need to crit me, did you, Clay?
No.
Nope.
No.
Dog, you got like what? 12 AC? Yeah?
Yeah.
12 AC and
Yeah.
13 hit points. Yeah, I don't need to crit you. Carolina.
Well, I can't hit zombie 2 from here, so I'm gonna have.
No. So you'll have to push through everybody and move up front, basically.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, as you like sort of come around, you see this zombie like getting ready to like kneel down and start tearing into Mjolnir.
Fucking firebolt, burn the fucking heathens.
Alright, let's see it. Target and attack. Natural
Fucking
1.
really?
Natural
Yikes.
1.
Fucking god.
You
damn
kill
it.
our Minotaur friend.
Could you please roll on that table for me?
Fuck, I can't remember how to roll fucking.
No, you should have a table that just popped up.
Oh, yeah, I can just click the button.
Yep. So the placement of your spell startles your allies near your target, causing them to drop their guard.
I'm dead.
Thankfully, Mjolnir is down, so this has no real effect on him. Otherwise, they would have taken a melee opportunity attack. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
That brings us to Mjolnir.
That save.
You are unconscious. Go ahead and give me that death save, please. Okay.
Alright.
Uthar.
Yep. I'm going to move in, I guess, because I don't think I can see him from that angle.
Yeah, well,
You'd be
if you're-
passing through a space.
Yeah,
You
if
can't.
you're-
Not if I
moving-
stay at the top part.
So
Like there?
you.
Yeah, if I hug the top, right?
Not really. Like you would have to sort of cross through the
Okay.
space that Mjolnir
Yeah,
is
I
in.
can't move in at all then. I'm going to use magic missile.
You can step into Aureliana's space, fire, and then step back.
Yeah,
Can I?
Yeah, you can do that.
All right, yeah, I'll do that.
You just can't end your turn
then-
on the same space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll step forward.
Firebolt.
Fire bolts.
Mm-hmm.
That's a hit
Thank fuck.
for 2
Yikes.
for a DC of
Yikes.
7.
Yikes.
Natural 1.
You watch as it rises back up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'll
Yeah.
back up. So back up to my spot. Now in my turn.
Okay. This jester-looking zombie holding one of its own arms was going to lash out towards Mjolnir, but now that it sees a new corpse not in front of a stone wall, it would step over and on top of Mjolnir, basically, Erlina, to get to you. Just target you, move you back. Yeah, like, this animated corpse is just basically, like, just clambering over Mjolnir's corpse. And is going to try and slam you in the side of the head with its own arm that Mjolnir had cut off.
How many hit points did you have again,
I
Erlina?
have 6.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
With an AC of 9.
Natural.
What?
Why?
9?
How do you have 9?
He has a negative dexterity.
Oof. Oof.jpg.
So,
I'm squishy.
why is what's going on here? Oh, it's because it's technically listed as unconscious. That's why. It's like, why is this rolling 2? Because disadvantage. It shouldn't even be rolling 2. Well, the first roll was a 14 to hit.
Well, that hits.
As you take 4 bludgeoning damage as the
Okay.
Okay, I'm not dead.
jester zombie
Fuck.
just sort of like slams its own arm into your side, and you probably just sort of like brace for impact as you see it happening. You probably got a very gnarly bruise on your hip.
Oh, definitely. Great, the first hit I take and it's 3/4 of my HP.
Gordon, you're up.
I'm gonna catch a firebolt.
Okay.
Targeting me here. I can't target this.
It's just here.
So
one
how
second.
do I target?
There you go.
There we go.
I'll move Mjolnir back after this is done.
Give me a natural. Close enough.
It's a hit. The
Please
DC of
burn the
9
heathen!
Nope.
I can't take another hit.
Nah,
No
I ain't
way.
doing this shit.
false.
That's one
Rises
zombie is gonna
back
TPK.
up.
Yeah,
Fucking
one
Damn it!
one zombie is gonna TPK.
Anything
Fuck
else
me,
on your
dude.
turn, Gordon?
I'm gonna step up between me and Aaron.
Well, you can't technically do that. There's no tile there. There's no empty tile.
Oops, I can't select. There we go.
Unfortunately, there's no empty tile for you to be able to do that.
I ain't gonna move.
All right,
I'm gonna
Erlina,
hug
that brings
Jester.
us to you. You're in melee range, so if you cast a firebolt or any range spell, it's at disadvantage.
Crap, I know.
Oh, you could have done fucking hellish rebuke. Ah, it's too late.
No, that's level 2. You can't do it yet.
Level 2.
Ah, fucking feels bad, dude. Feels.
I thought about
am
that.
actually. I'm act.
I will use channel divinity, destroy undead. At 9th level.
I'll actually go with my. I'll try and take a dagger and try and stab it in the goddamn head to kill it.
I would like to do a level 5 smite.
I haven't
I would-
done melee, so I can't remember exactly how to.
I would like to
roll
cast Power Word Kill.
that. On.
Oh? Play? You there, buddy?
Did
This
he
shit might
die?
have fucked. My memes were too strong for him. Oh, there we go.
I want to stab a dagger in the goddamn zombie's head.
Okay. You should have daggers on your action sheet.
I do. I don't
Yeah,
know
just
exactly how
you have
to
it
use
targeted.
melee,
Just double click on the +1. Nah, as you
Fuck.
like swing the dagger, it just like you swing it wildly in panic, and unfortunately you miss.
God damn it. I'm gonna go unconscious.
Anything else?
Nope.
Mjolnir.
Alright. Fuck, that was
Yikes.
way too close. That was way too close to that
Yikes.
one. Oh. Might be dead here, boys.
All right, and that brings us to Uthar.
Firebolt.
Burn this
Please,
fucking
Uthar.
heathen!
Burn him.
Christ.
Crit.
If anyone has
It's a
spell
hit.
slots,
I have one.
Oh, my
spell
bad. I
slot
pushed the
left.
wrong button.
oh, come on.
Okay, that's a DC of 11. You watch as it falls to the ground
No!
and finally stays down.
Oh,
Yes!
finally!
Yes!
Burn,
Race
you
boss
stupid
defeated.
heathen!
Medicine check on the. Mjolnir.
Oh my god.
It would have to be our gnome friend because he's next to the rotation.
Okay.
Yeah, we stay in
How do I do a
combat.
medicine check?
We stay in combat, so that ends your turn, Uthar. Brings us to
I will
you,
move.
Corden.
I will move in now.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay. So that brings us to you, Corden. You're going to move up and perform a medicine check, you said?
Yeah.
All right, so
I'd
you're
like
gonna
to try and stabilize him.
you're gonna try and stabilize him. All right, so go to your skills.
I kicked the jester on my way past him.
Okay. Go to your skills and double click the +1.
Fuck.
Oof.
Like the amount of blood loss here and the wounds in general that Mjolnir has, while they're not like gashes or anything of that nature, you feel like if you tried to help, you'd do more damage than you would good.
Hey, someone try to cauterize the wound. Bleeding out.
Anything else?
Please.
Don't hurt him though.
Don't
don't
cauterize my wounds, you bastards.
Fireball balloon!
Anything else on
Yeah.
your turn?
Let's see. I'm gonna cast minor illusion to make
Like the hell.
To make the wounds look less bad than they are.
Well, I have access.
that is what I'm going to do.
I have control flames, so I might be able to actually
Jesus
control
Christ.
the flames to
Try
cauterize
it.
the wound
Try
better.
it. It's your turn now. I don't know I could.
I don't think it's.
All right. So
Don't
that
we still
brings
have
us to
turn order? Oh, it is
yeah.
my turn.
that brings us to Erlina.
Fuck.
So what do you want to try to do?
Is there still flames in the vicinity that we can make use of?
Don't cauterize my
Maybe-
wounds. Like
Yeah.
dead ass.
Like so.
Player to
like-
player. Don't cauterize my wounds.
yeah,
Please.
like there's no like external wounds that you could cauterize. Like all the damage.
I got internal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the damage is really
There's a lot of
internal from,
bludgeoning.
like, slamming and bludgeoning and things like that.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I don't
There's
know
like a
how we're gonna
light
carry
cut.
this.
But
The only thing you can do is a medicine check to help save.
Yeah, that's the only thing you
Alright.
can do would be a medicine check to potentially try to help stabilize him. Otherwise, you just hope that Mjolnir succeeds on his own.
Well, I have nothing plus to it, so let's hope it comes out of something.
fuck.
Once again, you
Alright.
feel like you would do more harm than good.
Clay, I'm gonna use my inspiration to roll out an advantage for this next death save.
Okay. All right.
Cause I mean, if this character dies, so there goes that inspiration anyways.
Yeah.
Thank fuck I did.
Woo! All
That's
right.
one make.
That's one make, 2 fails. Uthar.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna
want-
say it. That's
I want to
cheating.
attempt a medicine on my own.
Okay.
That was a weak ass roll. What the fuck?
I don't even see a
Did
roll
it even
yet.
go? Medicine.
Like I said, just double click on the whatever the plus is.
Oof.
Play
Dang.
check Discord.
Once again, you feel like you would do more harm than good.
None
You
of
have
us
a
can
plus
roll.
6? No, it's investigation. You rolled investigation. That's not the right.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that's correct. Yeah, you rolled the wrong one.
What?
not even.
Double click on the +4 for medicine. It's right beneath investigation. It's even worse. Same
Still-
roll, but yeah, you feel like you would do more harm than good.
What was that?
You feel like you would do more harm than good.
So, what type of wounds does he have again? Are they internal?
It's all bludgeoning damage, so it's mainly internal.
See, if we was level 2, I wouldn't be having this problem.
Yeah. Goddamn shambling corpses! I kept resurrecting their fucking ass.
I'm literally first aid trained, and I can't think it. We have no cooling spells. Shit. Skill. Action.
So, none of you are proficient with medicine.
No.
That is really unfortunate. Gordon. You can try again, but
Gordon is going to pray. He's never had someone who he's thought as a and murder's kind of been the big tough guy. He's never had a big tough guy. He'll protect him. He
Okay.
doesn't know who to pray to. So that is just gonna say, get down on his knees. Say, I'm not really one praying type, but if one of you big deity people hear me, I want you to heal this big lug. Just save him. Just do what you can, bring him back. And I'll do whatever you want. I'll pledge my life to you. I'll put down the book. I'll do whatever you need to do.
Give me a religion check.
Oh.
Okay. Anything else on your turn?
He doesn't know what to do. He's panicking.
Alright. That'll take us to Erlina. Oh. Erlina.
Alright, I guess I'll attempt the medicine check again. Please, for the love of all that is holy in this world.
We're rolling so good, and then we roll.
Okay.
Yes!
That's one success.
Yes!
That's one success.
Oh, one success? Oh, fuck. That, alright.
Now it's all on our Minotaur.
And
I don't want to roll.
I don't want
Mirnir, you... Everything around you is completely dark. You would sort of like... It sounds like it's really, really far away, but you hear someone like sort of murmuring under their breath. You can't make out distinct words. And then you feel something almost like it's touching your chest, but you can't see, and you can't tell exactly what it is.
Fucking
Give me this death save with advantage.
Oh, God. Oh. Nope, he's dead.
You hear a voice, this time clear enough for you to understand and hear, call out. Do not worry, child. You will only be gone, but for so long. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session.
holy shit.
Ah!
fucking killed the. It's the revenge of PogChamp Zombie.
PogChamp Zombie
Came
came back
back.
with a fucking vengeance from
Yeah.
fucking... PogChamp Zombie came back with a vengeance. For anyone that's not familiar,
None of them are familiar. What do
yeah,
you mean?
No one is familiar because you're the only person from the original group. But Mjolnir,
Yeah.
Tesla here. Let me go ahead and get us switched over to the intermission screen so I can sort of hang out and talk with people. Mjolnir, Tesla here, had played in my original group back when I first started DMing again after like a 3, 4, 5 year break or some shit. I ran Lost Mines of Phandelver for his group. The same group that, the same campaign that you're currently going through right now, Varn. And they ran into a group of zombies, and they killed every single zombie with no problem whatsoever, except for this one zombie that did the same shit that this one did. It just kept getting back up. Like, they could never actually do enough damage for the DC to be high enough for it to fail. And it never rolled, like, below a 17 or some dumb shit. So it just kept getting back up over and over and over and over. Like, the combat with that one zombie took, like, 40 minutes.
Yeah, it was obnoxious, atrocious, but in that, no one died in the fucking process. I should have
I
raged.
almost had 2 knockdowns because of this fucking song.
Yeah, should have fucking raged. Well, oh well, that's life.
Corden, he got advantage because you made the DC 10 religion check.
Yeah,
I appreciate
it
it.
wasn't enough.
Oh yeah, if we look at Clay's DMs, it's just me yelling at him.
Yeah.
You can tell him, Clay.
Yeah, so while all of this was going on, Tesla just DM'd me on Discord, and he's like, aid, use aid, you fucks, aid action, use fucking aid, like, help somebody else perform the medicine check to give them advantage.
See, I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, so that's something I want to mention now. I didn't want to mention it while you guys were doing it because it felt like me intervening too much.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say anything either.
But now
That'd be
after the point, I want to remind you guys, you can use the aid action, the help action, to help another player with whatever action. And I actually mentioned this in the northern cave when you guys went to do the investigation check. I was like, do you want to help Uthar perform the surge to give him advantage, or do you want to check yourself? That is what the help action is. You can help one other player with whatever action they are doing to give that person advantage. So, like Uthar, you could have helped Corden, or actually Uthar has the highest bonus to medicine out of the entire group with a +4. So what would have made the most sense would have been for Corden and or Irelina to help Uthar on his turn perform a medicine check to give him advantage. But it is what it is. You did finally take down the raid boss that was the Jester.
Jester zombie.
Yeah, the Jester zombie.
Hey, of course it was the fucking Jester, too.
Yeah, the one dressed like a lady went down no problem. The one dressed like a bear put up a bit of a fight. The one dressed like a Jester, though, was just like, nah, fuck you guys.
Yeah. Died to a fucking zombie.
That is gonna be where we end tonight's session. Whew, boy.